Everybody, who's ready to rally? Got the West Michigan Spectacular coming to Muskegon. Holy cow, this show is going to be more than spectacular. Listen, it's the Michigan State game. We're going to have it playing, so you're not going to miss it. We're going to have all kinds of great deals going. Every hour, we're going to give door prizes away where you can get credit to spend at dealer tables. We're going to have Eddie Murray from the Lions coming. We're going to have Dave Rosema from the 84 World Series team coming. Denny McClain will be on hand all day. Not to mention we've got a special Ironman player that will be there signing autographs as well. Just come out, enjoy the show from 9 to 3 p.m. We're going to have a blast you're not going to want to miss. We still have dealer tables left, so contact me and we'll get you set up.
Game of the regular season on John and Cal's high school football game of the week. Tonight, the Whitehall Vikings face off against the Portland Raiders in a matchup. Both teams are hungry for one last victory before heading into the playoffs, and this game promises to deliver all the drama, intensity, and excitement that Friday Night Football is known for. The regular season finale starts now. Brought to you by our sponsors, Mario Flores, Cadena Brothers Pizza, and Bill's Lakeshore Golden Cars and Collectables. The battle begins now.
And good evening, everyone. John Russell along with Cal Van Singel, Bill Mann, our producer, and Miles Welch, high above the proceedings here, doing the camera work here as we are set for week number 9. Where does the season go, Cal?
Every year, John, it just goes faster and faster and faster.
It really does seem to do that, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Well, we got a battle here tonight. We have Whitehall. They were 6-0 in the conference, in the West Michigan Conference Lakes division, and they are 6-2 overall. Meanwhile, the Portland Raiders having a fantastic year again. They play in the Capital Area Athletic Conference, the White Division. They are a perfect 8-0 on the season. And get this, Cal, they have scored 329 points, given up 92 points, 3 shutouts, and they've had a good year, to say the least. So they're ready for this, and they're ready for this game, obviously, and beyond. So it should be an interesting one.
Guess what, John? The Portland Raiders are having a good season.
Yeah, imagine that, right?
Death, taxes, and Portland.
Sure.
Having a good season. All three go hand in hand. Well, maybe not the death and taxes, but you know what I'm saying.
Right, exactly.
Portland, year in and year out, they are just a dynasty. Nothing new to them. They've been to Ford here twice since 2012. They are a great team, well coached. They execute well, play fundamental football, and that's the reason why they are 8-0 this year. Looking to go 9-0 again and just have another incredible season and hope to make a long playoff run. Great
tradition here at Portland. They've been in the playoffs 21 of the last, I believe, 24 years, something like that. So there's no strangers to that. State champions back in 2012. We've been here at least once, if not twice. I do know that, have made the trip here, and they're always a very solid team. So they are loaded and ready to go this year.
I did take your picture off the press box door.
Did you?
Do not allow.
Do not. Yeah. There's a restraining
They all looked at you sideways when you walked in.
Yeah.
They're like, wait, we had that guy's picture up. What's going on?
Yeah, a little restraining order action. The Whitehall Vikings, playoffs 10 of the last 11 years, and 4 consecutive league championships. So they've got it going on as well, but they have run into some bad luck in terms of injuries. And had a chance to talk with Tony Sigmund, their coach, and they have both of their starting running backs. You have Craner, and you also have Goodrich are out. Craner, they're hoping that he can come back at some point. It looks like Whitehall, win or lose, would still have enough points to get in the postseason. The outlook not so good for, unfortunately, a senior, Ryan Goodrich. Both of them, I believe. I know Goodrich was like a massive knee injury, and he's out for the rest of the year. So you certainly feel for him. And Whitehall's had some other injuries. They had another big injury earlier in the season when Parker Mott went down. Their big lineman there. But Tony's saying, hey, we're not crying about it. He says, I will say this about this team. He says, of all my teams, these are the guys. He said, I might have had, position to position better athletes, let's say. But he says, I've got guys with a lot of heart. He says they've always they've stepped up, and they've done what's asked of them. And obviously that's going to have to continue here against a very, very good Portland Raider team.
Yeah, it certainly will. And sometimes, you have especially the last few years, Whitehall Vikings have had great teams and just haven't quite made it till Ford Field. They lost 2 years ago to South Christian in the semifinal. That in reality, was for the state championship because South Christian cruised in that final game, and Whitehall gave them a battle all the way down to the last second. And then you have last year, you see Whitehall got upset by Big Rapids. I think Whitehall maybe was looking forward or looking past them to get to South Christian again for a little bit of revenge. And sometimes when you do that, some teams come up, they put a solid game plan together like Big Rapids did, shocked Whitehall a little bit, and in the end, Big Rapids got them. So, life lessons there all the way around.
Sure.
Whitehall's had 2 incredible years. They've won a lot, Tony and the crew put a lot of trophies in the trophy case. They would like that one that says state championship or at least state runner-up, but every coach that signs on to be a varsity head coach, that's his goal, is to that last trophy. You want to win 4, but you want to win the last one for sure.
Another person they're going to be missing is their slot back, Abram Stout. This kid can fly, but apparently had a concussion in the game against Fremont rather, and he is going to be out of this game as well. So really, Tony just kind of trying to mix and match some people in there. Already had kind of a patchwork offensive line. But as I said, these guys have been known to have to deal with some adversity, so they're ready for that.
And it's week 9. When you get to week 9,
everybody's going to be hurt. Right?
Everybody's going to have dings, and very few schools are sitting there unscathed.
Right.
At week 9, with having still all their starters that they had week 1 starting in week 9. So, as the old saying is, next man up.
Exactly.
You missed it just a moment ago. Billy over here was in a fight.
Was he?
Yeah, it was a violent fight. He got in a fight with a bunch of napkins that came flying off a plate. You should have seen because he was
I hope he won. Did he at least? I see he's still there, so I'm okay. Came up all right. Fantastic.
He got the banana. Put the banana on. Billy Mann, president, CEO, CFO of KLLB Media. Him and the napkins having a battle. But Billy won tonight.
Right.
Yeah, lost.
I'll tell you, and seriously, I want to thank Bill for kind of putting this together and keeping a couple of old codgers like us on the air here. It's been our first year with this, and obviously looking to grow with this as well. But the year has flown by, and we'll see about the playoffs what happens with that. But we certainly know that we are here through this game. This will be our last regular season game.
You just called me an old codger, the nicest thing you ever said to me.
Right. Let's look at the playoff situation here.
Let's do that.
While we got an opportunity, not as full of Muskegon area teams as we would like. I mean, this has been a bit of a down year. You have to go to Division II, and you have Mona Shores. They are taking on Toledo Catholic tonight. We'll hopefully get an update or two from that game. As it stands right now, this is, of course, according to Snooze to You. He's one of the guys that hits are usually pretty close. Sometimes I joke that the MHSAA, he's so close to him that at the last minute they check him and then they switch a couple just so that they
they'll switch the brackets.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we're not going to send that team 10 miles. Snooze has them going 10 miles. We'll send them 100 miles.
Right. Yeah, they'll pass each other on the way. But as it stands right now, Mona Shores would host Traverse City West, and that's Jack Sugar's son's team, right?
Traverse City Central.
Okay, sorry about that. I knew there was a Traverse City team there. That's what I get for thinking.
Traverse City West and Traverse City Central play tonight, week 9.
Okay.
That's military night. There'll be 12 to 14,000 people at that game.
Wow.
It's a mammoth game.
Okay.
Held at Thirlby Field, where we have been many times for the playoffs.
Sure.
And, so right now Traverse City is in, and Traverse City Central is not. But if Central wins, then Central will get the nod. And
so, this is definitely subject to change because it's just kind of based on the points as of right now, and obviously all these games are going to be played tonight. Division III, for the first time in a long time, Cal, the Muskegon Big Reds are on the outside looking in.
First time in, 24 years? Something they have not made the playoffs. Now, if they win tonight, and they have a very
and they're playing a very tough team down in Ohio.
Yeah. If they win tonight, though, there's a really good chance they could get in at 4-4.
I believe it's Moeller High School, isn't it?
Yeah, Cincinnati Moeller. Yeah. So Bishop Moeller, I think. So,
right.
But if they can get that win, if they can shock everybody, there's a decent chance they could be in.
So they still have a bit of a chance, but it certainly has been a rough year for them.
So you're telling me I got a chance?
Well, yeah. Division 4, of course, that's the Whitehall Vikings, and if it ended tonight with the points, it'd be Whitehall traveling over to Forest Hills Eastern. Again, like I said, this probably is not going to be the final tally because there's going to be a shift and shaft of points here. Meanwhile, on the other side, Portland is in Division 4, and as of right now, they would be playing Hastings in the first round of the playoffs. Division 5, West Catholic, been in no stranger to the postseason. They would host Oak Ridge, and Oak Ridge is playing at North Muskegon tonight, so Oak Ridge gets thrown into the fire a couple of weeks in a row, possibly.
Yeah, that's not an easy game here for Oak Ridge to win neither. North Muskegon's really good.
Right, and really the Division 5, the region they're in is just brutal.
Loaded.
Yeah, it really is. Yep. So best of luck to Kerry Harger. Hey, good luck, Kerry. You're in the playoffs, right? We'll see. We'll see how that all goes. Then you got to skip down to Division 6, and Montague takes on Ravenna tonight, and if the season had ended, Montague will be at Newaygo, as Snooze to You has them right now, so they're kind of hanging on there, but we'll see what happens with that Montague-Ravenna game.
Yeah, Ralph Munger comes out of retirement, takes over Newaygo a couple of years ago. Now he has them sitting at 6-2, probably will be at 7-2 here tonight, and guess what? You got Ralph Munger. It made a difference.
It really did.
Yes.
Division 7, they have North Muskegon hosting Saranac. Again, if the season was open, as I said, Oak Ridge takes on Newaygo tonight. So there you have it. Not as crowded a field as we've had in the past. So it's just been one of those years.
It's not going to be 2008.
No,
it's not going to be that.
That's for sure.
Yeah, I would be surprised maybe if we could get one team to Ford Field. Usually, in the last handful of years, you and I have been making trips down on Friday and Saturday. But this is the year that a lot of teams are rebuilding. Shores could possibly get there. They're having a nice season. Coach Koziak has them playing well. They have a nice season. But, that's a bumpy ride there in Division 2. There are some thoroughbred teams sitting there in that bracket.
How about North Muskegon, though? They got an opportunity, I think, as well. And they, how about them? They wind up losing an all-state quarterback. He transfers out, and they pick up Mr. Corbett. And he just stepped right in and kept the train on the track. So good for those guys. Huh?
And he has had a nice season. And we know year in and year out, Larry Witham will do a great job with that team. They'll be fundamentally sound. They'll do all the little things it takes to win. And the past, their bugaboo has been not staying healthy.
Right.
And they have lost so many guys in the past, especially in the West Michigan Conference when it was just one conference. Little North Muskegon playing against the 3 Blues and, Whitehall schools that are significantly bigger than them with a lot more athletes. And they've certainly paid the price with that and injuries. But right now they're in the Rivers. They're playing schools their size, and they've really been they've been having some great seasons back-to-back. Larry has just done a wonderful job with them.
Why don't we take a quick break here if we can, Bill, and then what we'll do is we will put Bill Mann on the mic, I hear, and maybe we'll talk about a big card show that one of our sponsors is a part of tomorrow in Muskegon.
Okay, sounds good.
We'll take a break and come back with more. You are watching high school football, week number 9. It is Portland taking on Whitehall live from Portland on KLLB Media.
It's a good time to be a homeowner. Muskegon is awesome because you get a little bit of everything. We're right here we're close to the lake. We're right here, so our views are awesome. We have the city that's coming up it's building up within the city. A lot of new businesses, a lot of new buildings being built. If you want a little bit of the country scene, we still have that, but yet you're 5 minutes away from, a shopping place or, groceries, but still can be secluded a little bit from, if you're not liking the city life. you go out to Fruitport and get a little country style, but yet, you got everything right here. It's always a good time to be a homeowner.
Everybody, who's ready to rally? Got the West Michigan Spectacular coming to Muskegon. Holy cow, this show is going to be more than spectacular. Listen, it's the Michigan State game. We're going to have it playing, so you're not going to miss it. We're going to have all kinds of great deals going. Every hour, we're going to give door prizes away where you can get credit to spend at dealer tables. We're going to have Eddie Murray from the Lions coming. We're going to have Dave Rosema from the 84 World Series team coming. Denny McClain will be on hand all day. Not to mention, we've got a special Iron Man player that will be there signing autographs as well. Just come out, enjoy the show from 9 to 3 p.m. We're going to have a blast you're not going to want to miss. We still have dealer tables left, so contact me and we'll get you set up.
And we're back here at Portland High School. John Russell, Cal Van Singel, and Bill Mann has donned a headset here in our wide-angle lens. And Bill, he's our producer, but we also bringing him in here to talk about a very important event coming to Muskegon Trinity Health Arena. One of our fine sponsors is a part of the huge card show or memorabilia. That's easy for me to say. Memorabilia show. Card Spectacular. That's a lot easier to say than memorabilia. Yeah. So talk to us about that. If
well,
you
it's at the one and only VanDyk Mortgage Convention Center right there attached to the Trinity Health Arena.
Okay.
A lot of people know it as the LC Walker. Downtown Muskegon, this thing is going to be, as the youngsters say, lit.
Okay.
This card show is going to be something. I mean, we got 3 signers, plus we got an Iron Man signer.
Okay.
Alex Carter, who played 4 years at
quarterback.
Weston.
Yeah.
Quarterback. Also was on the Detroit Lions practice squad and has played 9 years with the Ironman. We're going into our 10th year this year.
Seems like it's just the day after yesterday.
Yeah, no. So such a long-running, amazing organization, and we're going to have some cool stuff with them. Plus, over 60 tables of awesomeness.
Right.
Like, I mean, if you want a card of a particular guy, I'm sure you'll find it there.
Right.
I mean, it's going to be like the national card.
Right. Really.
Well, not that big,
but still pretty big.
It's going to be a cool show.
And a shout out to Bill's Lakeshore Golden Cards Collectables in Whitehall, right there on Colby Road, and he's a big part of that. Now, is this going to be something that if somebody has memorabilia, can they bring it and?
Oh yeah, people always bring. They bring their little briefcase. They say they look like D.B. Cooper walking around with a handcuff to their hand. But yeah, that you bring your stuff in and you could show it off to the dealers and find somebody that's interested in trading or buying or come and buy some cool stuff. Lots of cool memorabilia. Yeah.
Well, the packs have bubble gum in them. I want the bubble gum.
Yeah, I mean you can get a 1980 pack and it's still got the bubble gum in it.
So, and what time is this going on tomorrow, Bill?
It'll be from 8 to 3.
Okay.
At the VanDyk Mortgage Convention Center, and it's gonna be a cool show.
Fantastic.
Hoping to have this thing annually, so
Okay.
This is gonna be like the kickoff to. Bill's doing something really cool.
Sure. Fantastic.
Who the signers are?
Eddie Murray.
Steady
Eddie Murray. Yeah.
Right there before Jason Hansen, the kicker right before him.
Dave Rosema.
Okay, Tiger.
Denny McClain.
Danny McClain, you getting him? All right, that'll be fun.
And Alex Carter. So some cool signers. Relatively inexpensive for buying the autograph, and we'll have pictures for sale and all that amazing stuff. So
fantastic.
It's gonna be a good time.
All right, sounds good. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. It looks like we're getting the color guard out here, so we'll take another quick break and come back and be back for nearly the start of this one between Portland and Whitehall here from Portland on KLLB Media.
No ball. Roll out a little bit. Mario had Antonio's. He said, hey, you want my recipes? You know, let's do something. Come right over here. Add a scoop and a half of sauce. We don't use any sugar to sweeten it. We use basil to help as a sweet, natural sweetener. And this is our cheese blend. Mozzarella, provolone cheese, and Romano cheese all in here. Making the all-meat pizza. You know, we first started making it with ham, and then we tried it with capicola, and really got stuck with the capicola with it, because capicola is just, I mean, it's one of the best meats we've got. 12 minutes-ish, 10 to 12 minutes, I would say. Go right down on the brick. Get it nice and crisped up. All the pizzas going out are nice and crispy for you guys. Now the pizza's good, we're gonna give it a nice and crisp sound.
Hey, good evening and welcome back here in Portland, where the Raiders are getting ready to take on the Whitehall Vikings. Looked like the Vikings here won the coin toss, and they have elected to kick off. So we believe Raiders will have the ball to start out here first and 10. We got about 6 minutes, 45 seconds left here in the pregame before we get underway. Beautiful sunset over here. This field runs north to south. And so we're looking at the western sky, a couple of jet streams in the air. Beautiful night here in Portland. It's going to be a little chilly. My redheaded stepson is up above. I had to give him my heated coat to keep him warm. Miles is never a farm kid because he never comes dressed warm enough.
Now, I was going to go up there tonight.
Oh, you were?
Run here. I was until I took a look at that ladder.
Yeah.
And I started to get vertigo. So. Not a heights guy, but that was one straight up. I give it to him. Yeah, give it to him. I got this.
And then Cal goes ahead and sends M&Ms up to him and almost brings him down as he tries to catch it. So
he was ready to jump for the M&Ms. Nothing to do with me.
Say, man, get old Miles in the hospital here over a bag of M&Ms.
Yeah.
But that's fine. He's a better man than us, being up there in a cold night. That's for sure.
Absolutely,
bringing these great shots.
Yeah, that's all Miles tonight. That's for sure. So make sure you thank him when you see him. I want to send a quick shout out to Kyle Stratton. Kyle was the quarterback for the last 3 years here for the Whitehall Vikings. Was playing at Taylor University and suffered a pretty significant knee injury. Tore his ACL, had surgery on it last week Tuesday, so I believe he is probably home resting. He had surgery, like I said, surgery on Tuesday. His parents brought him home for a week to just to recover, so I'm assuming he's probably there. He might be here, too. The kid's a gamer. But just Kyle, if you are listening, welcome in. Hope you enjoy the show.
You bet. Looks like the band is out on the field. They're probably playing their alma mater. Of course, they are maroon and maroon jerseys, maroon pants, and the white letters look a little bit like the Muskegon Big Reds. If you watch the Big Reds out here.
I am working on getting updates from the Big Reds, so hopefully we'll have that. And I got a message from the one and only, the Millers. I believe the Millers are at Muskegon tonight. Good evening, fellas. Oh, the Millers. No, they're home.
Okay.
Millers are tuned in and
tuned
up and tuned in. We're going to go with the last one.
Right, exactly.
They've already got their weekend started.
You better straighten your tie then.
Yeah,
if you're watching
right,
us,
yes.
Right?
Welcome, guys. Love you. Thanks for joining in with us tonight.
Wind was blowing around out there a little bit heavy. I don't know. It seems to have died down a little bit. Don't know if it's going to be much of a factor or not. I'm looking for some flags. Don't seem to be too bad. I don't think it's going to be too much of a factor tonight. Do you?
It's just going to continue to die down as we go. The reason it died down is everybody closed the windows in the press box.
Yeah, it died down for us for sure. Yeah, exactly.
Once they've seen the attack of the napkins on Billy over here, and he's fighting for his life.
Exactly.
They're going, we better shut the napkins, that kid's in trouble, or shut the window, that kid's in trouble.
Well, I want to again send a shout out to our sponsors, Cadena Brothers Pizzeria in Cloverville. Stop on out there. Great pizza, obviously, but also Italian fare. Lakeshore Golden Cards and Collectables in Whitehall on Colby Road. Bill does a fantastic job with that. Of course, the card show going on at Trinity Health, VanDyk Mortgage Convention Center tomorrow from 8 until 3 in Muskegon. And also VanDyk Mortgage, Mario Flores and the crew helping us out with that as well. So we could not do this without them, and we do appreciate them.
Yeah, I got to welcome him. Some guy has this podcast called Cal's Corner.
Yeah.
Produced by Billy Mann at KLLB Media. And we've had some really good speakers so far. We have 12 that have been recorded. I think we're going to record the 13th on Monday morning. And there's a lot of local guys, a lot of Muskegon area guys. We got Dan Roan, we got Dan Beckman, Pat Collins, Troy Love are just four, and I know there's some other. Chris Stark and her cancel battle. That was incredible.
Phil
Quinlan from Mason County Central. Some dude named John Russell.
Yeah.
That was a good one also. So been a lot of local guys from Muskegon area celebrities per se. So if you're out and you're traveling, check out Cal's Corner on YouTube. You might have to search a little bit, but you can find it. Look for the fish coming in and attacking. That was a cool setup, Billy.
You can also find it just by clicking and subscribing to what you're watching right now.
Oh,
there
you can do that. Click on and subscribe to KLLB Media.
Does not cost you anything,
No,
folks.
it doesn't. It's free.
What a bargain.
It is a bargain.
And,
And like I said, there's been a lot of great and we're going to record one Monday with a buddy of mine. His name is John Collier. He was an Indiana State Trooper.
Okay.
High-ranking Indiana State Trooper, and he found himself in prison for 10 years.
Ooh, geez.
So
That'll be a story.
it is a story. I've heard it a couple times because he travels and speaks and shares his story, his testimony, and all that. So we're going to record that Monday, so it'll probably be out next weekend per se.
All right, fantastic. Do a great job with that. Looks like we're just about set for, I believe, the Raiders to come onto the field here, and they will crash through their barrier.
Hopefully no one falls down and gets hurt.
Yeah. Well, they got a little ways to come here. We'd be all out of breath by the time the game starts.
Yeah, we would be out of breath. The only one that could make that would be Miles.
And let's see.
Oh, they're going to converge at once.
There it is. And the Portland Raiders are ready to play some football here, coming in at 8-0. As I said, scored 329 points, gave up just 92, including part of that to 92, just 3 shutouts. So they've been playing some fantastic defense along with their offense. Whitehall has come in. They've scored 341 points and given up 146 points. So
yeah, John, if you can be under 100 points given up allowed,
right,
that's having a good season.
Whitehall has had an interesting year. I call it the year of the blowout. They had, they played 2 very tough opponents in Unity Christian and Zeeland West. Weren't really close in those games, although they played a wild game against Zeeland West where they lit up the scoreboard, but unfortunately couldn't stop Zeeland West in the second half. So they had 2 one-sided losses, and then all of their victories have been one-sided. So they really haven't played a close game yet. It's been crazy that way.
It certainly has.
Looks like we're going to be just about set for the national anthem, so we will take one final timeout here, and we'll be back for the start of this one. It is week number 9, the season finale, as Whitehall takes on Portland live from Portland.
Good time to be a homeowner. Muskegon is awesome because you get a little bit of everything. We're right here we're close to the lake. We're right here, so our views are awesome. We have the city that's coming up it's building up within the city. A lot of new businesses, a lot of new buildings being built. If you want a little bit of the country scene, we still have that, but yet you're 5 minutes away from, a shopping place or groceries, but still can be secluded a little bit from, if you're not like in the city life, you go out to Fruitport and get a little country style, but yet, you got everything right here. It's always a good time to be a homeowner.
Everybody, who's ready to rally? Got the West Michigan Spectacular coming to Muskegon. Holy cow, this show is going to be more than spectacular. Listen, it's the Michigan State game. We're going to have it playing, so you're not going to miss it. We're going to have all kinds of great deals going. Every hour, we're going to give door prizes away where you can get credit to spend at dealer tables. We're going to have Eddie Murray from the Lions coming. We're going to have Dave Rosema from the 84 World Series team coming. Denny McClain will be on hand all day. Not to mention we've got a special Iron Man player that will be there signing autographs as well. Just come out, enjoy the show from 9 to 3 p.m. We're going to have a blast you're not going to want to miss. We still have dealer tables left, so contact me and we'll get you set up.
Game of the regular season on John and Cal's high school football game of the week. Tonight, the Whitehall Vikings face off against the Portland Raiders in a matchup. Both teams are hungry for one last victory before heading into the playoffs, and this game promises to deliver all the drama, intensity, and excitement that Friday Night Football is known for. The regular season finale starts now. Brought to you by our sponsors, Mario Flores, Cadena Brothers Pizza, and Bill's Lakeshore Golden Cards and Collectables. The battle begins now.
All right, we are back here at Portland High School as the Raiders of Portland take on the Vikings of Whitehall. Whitehall will be kicking off to the Portland Raiders, decked out in their maroon and white. And we thought for a quick second we were going to have two teams in red and white because the warm-ups for the Raiders were just the white jerseys.
Just a quick reminder to keep the score going because the school internet doesn't allow me to do the score.
So we got to revert back to radio, our radio days. Here's a kickoff, and it is fielded at the 15-yard line, being brought up here. Man, here's an opener all the way up across the 35-yard line, and that was number 12 on the carry there. That would be Brady Rowe.
Tell you what, that was a wedge. That was a wedge of guys. Was not headed up through there. I couldn't quite see who was in on that stop. So, but Portland here, they're going to start out first and 10. They're just like they are going to be where on their own 35, moving left to right, driving here to the. That's north, driving to the north, I believe.
Just underway, 11:55, initial play of the game. At quarterback is a fine quarterback, and the coach's son, Dominic Navarro. And he swings a pass over here right side to, that's number 23, I believe. That's going to be Christopher Batley, and we were told that he's going to be busy most of the night through the air. And Batley winds up getting a few yards. Good pursuit there by the Whitehall Vikings.
Yeah, Camden Thompson right there, wrapped him up, bring him down, actually spun him around and threw him down right on the sideline, and flirting with a 15-yard, possibly a 15-yard penalty there.
Dominic Navarro, he's a great ball control type quarterback, can throw the ball. They like to run, they say, about 80% of the time, but they are dangerous when they do pass here. Here's a little counter play around the left side. Here's some running room and a first down as he gets up to the 49-yard line.
Big hit over there by Thompson, which just sent him flying. But not before the back. I tell you what, nice run by him, but not before he got a first down. So just like that, two plays here, and Portland's already on, has a first down, and they're moving on offense.
Nolan Zeptowski on the carry for Portland. So first and 10, ball at the 47-yard line, 11:27 left here in this first quarter. Whitehall coming in pretty banged up. They lost both of their running backs.
And three linebackers.
Aside from that, everything's just dandy. And there's a little counter play up the middle across the 50 down to the 48-yard line, and a gain of about 6 or so yards. So some good rushing there by the Raiders. Looks like maybe number 3, Barrett Brennan, senior, on the carry.
Essa Bagger's over there on the stop, making the initial hit. Brock Morningstar also in there to help clean it up. Morningstar senior, Essa Bagger's a junior.
One thing that Tony Sigmund did say, he said despite the injuries, he loves how these guys have stepped up, next man up, and have had each other's back. And they're going to have that. Here's a counter play around the left side. That's going to be good for a first down. Again, the carry goes to Nolan Zeptowski. And Zeptowski has a first down as he's close to the 40-yard line. Very methodical drive here, Cal.
Certainly is. Corday Anderson and also Blake English in on that stop over there for the Whitehall Vikings. And you called it, John, just like that. Another first down here for the Raiders.
10-24 and counting, no score, but the Raiders taking their initial kickoff and are already into Whitehall territory at the 40-yard line of the Vikings. Dominic Navarro, quarterback, he's going to keep it around the left side, and he finds the going a little bit tough as he gets maybe a couple of yards.
Find the guy on the bottom, 2 and 6. That's the Baggers and Stout. That can't be Stout.
No.
He's out.
That's the Baggers. Gain of 1 will bring up 2nd and 9.
He said.
Yeah, well, that's the Baggers was one. I couldn't
Yeah,
figure out who the other one was.
we were told
we know.
We were told that Abram Stout was not going to be playing tonight, but
Yeah, maybe just all those. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know, so it just somehow I just got confused with the number. I know you find that hard to believe.
right. 2 wideouts right side, single setback. And he's going to be a keeper by the quarterback, and he's got a hole. He's up to the 25, 20, 15, 10, and he might be off to the races. He is. That's going to be a 39-yard touchdown run for Dominic Navarra. And the senior quarterback, just like that, carries it, scampers it into the end zone, and the Portland Raiders lead 6-0 with 9:14 left in this first quarter.
I tell you what, that was as an impressive drive as we have seen all season. I mean, that was positive yardage every play. I mean, they were going maybe 2 plays to get a first down, then they bust it with a long touchdown run. That was impressive by Portland.
Show why they've scored over 329 points this year.
Yes, sir.
And let's see where their kicker is. I think it's number 10, Brady Hines. Nope, it's 8. I'm sorry. He's going to be number 88. That's Leo Wagner.
Evan Gross with the hold.
And Wagner booms it through the uprights. So Portland gets on the scoreboard early here, 7-0 with 9:14 left in this first quarter.
And right now the defensive coordinator from Whitehall is busy trying to figure out how are we going to stop this.
Mr. Stratton, right?
Yeah, I believe. And it's just one of them. And I tell you what, they knew coming into this that this team was very good. Very talented, very healthy, and going to be tough to beat.
Well, if you come in 100% healthy against a team like Portland, you're going to be in for a battle. And not to make excuses, but Whitehall is less than that. So
yeah, we know they're down at least 6 starters.
Yeah. But the good news for them is, regardless what happens here tonight, they should still garner enough points to get into the postseason.
That is correct. And there's a lot of time left, John.
Right.
So 45 minutes left.
That could be a good thing or a bad thing, as we know from time to time.
Let's think positive.
Let's think positive. All right, let's see what Whitehall can do now. Portland will be kicking off. They lead 7-0. And end-over-end kick. It is fielded around the right side there and coming all the way over here to the left side. That's number 1. That's going to be Osborne. And Osborne slips down at the 29-yard line. Boy, Hunter Osborne ran about 45 yards to gain a yard, didn't he?
He did it. He thought he had a lane. He went to cut back, and then his feet just went out from underneath him. I tell you what, a big chunk of sod came up, too, when he cut the corner.
Looked like one of your golf shots.
It was, absolutely.
9:06 now, 7-0 Portland. Whitehall's initial possession. Got 1 wide out way to the right. I believe that's Corday Anderson. Then 2 on the right side. Now in motion comes English. And it is going to be a keeper by Thompson. Cam Thompson is getting what he can and still on his feet. Fights his way. Man, a hard-fought 5-yard gain for Cam Thompson.
Yeah, he runs hard. You know, he keeps his legs moving, his shoulders square, and he's hard to bring down. Leading that charger was Brad Myers for them. Also looked like number 59, Spitzley, helping out on that stop. Sets up that 2nd and 6. John?
Nate Betts, he's been kind of the Swiss Army knife of this Whitehall team, playing wherever they need him. Linebacker, now he's a running back with the injuries. Standing next to Thompson, and he gets the ball and wishes he didn't. He is thrown down for a loss all the way back to the 27-yard line.
Badley, I tell you what, doing a nice job. That senior defensive end came flying in there and wrapped him up and brought him right down for a big loss.
It's going to be 3rd down, 3rd and 11, with 8:11 left in this first quarter. 7-0. Portland with the lead, and
kind of no huddle here.
Thompson out of the shotgun. Looks to his left, fires it over here, and it's over the head of his intended receiver, Hunter Osborne, and a punting situation for Whitehall.
That was just a quick 3 and out, and I'll tell you what, that defense from Whitehall
Past your
nervous
bedtime
energy.
already?
No, it's that nervous energy. I always have a couple of those when I get started.
It
that
is-
and my nose itches.
It is 7:10.
It is 7:10. Yes. Good snap.
Punting situation now. Cam booms it end
Great
over
punt.
end, fielded at the 30.
what a
nice
tackle.
tackle by Hunter Osborne. And that was number 12 on the return there, such as it was, Brady Rowe. But
Hunter
boy,
Osborne, great job. Got just enough of an angle, reached in there, tripped him up, and brought
talk
him
about
down.
your
Great
shoestring tackle, huh? Shoestring tackle.
Nice job by Hunter.
So let's see what Portland can do. They scored on their initial drive. It's going to be 1st and 10 ball at their, looks like it's going to be the, 36-yard line.
Well, they started out the last time on their 35, and it probably took them 6 plays to get in the end zone. So let's see if the defensive guys, staff here, has made a couple of quick adjustments. See if he can slow down this vaunted offense.
2 wideouts left side. Man in the slot to the right side. Single setback. Here's a counter play. This is going to go to Ziptowski, and he is not going to go anyplace. So Whitehall stiffens up that defense. It's going to be 2nd down and maybe 9, maybe just a yard gain on that.
Tell you what, Jack Ambrose leading the charge here defensively. He had a lot of help by about 3 other guys, but Ambrose on the bottom of that pile. Nice job of him just getting in there, wrapping up, starting to bring him down, and hung on, John.
7:22 and counting. 7-0. Portland with the early lead here. First quarter. Both of these teams into the playoffs likely no matter the outcome here, but you're still playing for positioning.
And they could meet again.
And here goes a counter. This is to number 3. That is going to be Barrett Brennan. And Brennan fights his way across the 40 to the 43. He's going to be about 5, maybe 4 yards shy of a first down.
Blake English over there, and also Jack Ambrose. Do you see that running back right before he got hit? He turned his back.
Yeah.
Kind of turned himself sideways to.
Right.
Kind of didn't take him on head on like you see some running backs do. Drop the head, drop the shoulder pad, and go 1-to-1. He kind of turned sideways.
It's going to be 3rd down and about 3, long 2 for a first down, they're going to call it. Wide out left side, wide out right side. Man slot to the right. And it is going to be a handoff to Ziptowski. He has a first down as he across midfield into Viking territory at the 47-yard line. And Ziptowski, another nice carry for him.
Caden Bauer leading the charge here defensively. Then Thompson comes in to help out. But like you said, John, let's look at once again. Here comes Portland with another first down.
Boy, a veteran team. I'm just glancing at the roster here. Just a load of seniors on this team and juniors, quite a few of them as well. Very well-oiled machine, obviously.
They are fundamentally sound, are they not?
2 wideouts to the left side, single setback, handoff up the middle. That's going to go to number 2. That's Caden Dickerson, and he is up for a couple of yards. Caden is a guy that their leading rusher, actually.
I tell you what, he got tripped up by English, but you know what? He jumped about another 4 yards after that initial contact by English.
Probably zeroing in. I've talked to the folks up here and might not have 1,000 yards yet, but zeroing in on 1,000.
If you look at all these guys on the sidelines here for Portland, so you got to believe once these guys get a big lead, you know, he's not getting that 20, 25 carries a game. He's getting 10, 12, 15. So he's got to do his work at a handful of carries, and then he's probably coming out, and so he's not getting that 20 to 30 carries in a game.
Because when you figure that, they're leading or winning a lot of their games one-sided.
Yeah.
And again, this is going to be a handoff to Dickerson. He's around left side. He's got a first down and being pulled down from behind after he gets the first down. He's inside the 35 to about the 34-yard line.
Camden Thompson again grabbed him by the back of his jersey and just spun him down hard. My goodness.
As we said, the Whitehall Vikings down 3 linebackers. They're down their starting running backs.
We got a score from Larry Mansfield. Fremont versus Newaygo. Newaygo scores first against Fremont, 7-0.
Good old Larry.
3:48 left to go first quarter.
1st and 10 ball at the 33, 4:35 and counting. First quarter handoff up the middle. This is going to be Dickerson again breaking free into the secondary, and he is down. Don't know where they're going to mark it. It looks like they're going to mark him inside the 25 at about the 24-yard line.
Well, welcome in former officer JV. Don't worry, I'm listening. LOL. It's Vertical Women Night, and I'm watching my wife sing.
He said
It's Vertical Women Night.
Vertical Women?
Vertical Women's Night at how is it? Harvest Church in Fremont.
Okay.
Yeah.
Vertical Women Night.
Yep. So he's surfing. He has found us.
Okay.
On KLLB Media. Welcome in, JV.
Bet you're sorry that you did that now, aren't you? Here's a handoff counter play right side, and this again I think is Dickerson. And
He runs hard.
Down inside what is he? Down to about the 14-yard line. And man.
Essebager's just one of the 4 guys there that wrapped him up and brought him down. And just like that, I mean, Portland's got another beautiful drive going here.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 2, ball at the 14-yard line of Whitehall. Portland scored on their initial drive, and they're trying to make it 2 for 2, up 7-0 with 3:29 left in this first quarter. Wide out here to the right side is number 18. That's Max Sanborn. Backs in an I formation. Now we have a flag thrown.
I've seen some movement, but I don't know what.
Whitehall.
Yeah, I seen some Fremont from. Jeez, Whitehall guys jump.
Okay.
I was reading a message from Larry.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Fremont, red and white.
Right.
Whitehall, red and white. That's where I came up with Fremont.
So it's going to be a 5-yard penalty, legal motion against Portland. So far, that's been the best defense for Whitehall.
Yeah.
Penalty, right? See if you can. More of that, please, they're saying.
And they have not had a play go for negative yardage at all. They've stopped them.
Yeah, might have had 1 or 2 1-yards.
Yeah.
But 2nd and 7, ball back at about the 20-yard line now. Here's a handoff to Dickerson, breaking a little running room there down to the 15-yard line.
That's going to be Betts and also Corday Anderson in on that stop. Man, that kid runs hard, doesn't he? That offensive line is just firing on all cylinders. They are fundamentally sound. They're opening up holes for those running backs to go through. Outstanding job here by that offensive line here tonight for Portland. Just doing a great job.
3rd down and 2. Ball is at we're going to call it the 14-yard line. 2:45 and counting, 7-0 Portland. Wide out right side is number 5. That's going to be Evan Gross. Backs in an I formation. The tailback there is Dickerson, and he's going to get the handoff. Dickerson is off left tackle, spinning and twisting, and another first down for the Raiders of Portland.
Just like that, I mean, they just keep churning yards up.
Man. Well, I don't know about you, Cal, but I'm about thinking that Portland's a real deal. How about you? You convinced yet?
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you.
1st and goal from the 8, 2:14 left in this first quarter. Wideouts to either side. It's Batley over here to the right side, and it's going to be a counter play. This is Zeptowski, and he hurdles for one would-be tackler and into the end zone for an 8-yard touchdown run. That'd be Nolan Zeptowski. Touchdown, and now Portland is up 13-0 with 1:59 left in this first quarter.
With this Max Sanborn, he's a wide receiver for them. He put a block on a Whitehall guy, just cleared him right out, and that was what allowed him to get in there and get the score. So great blocking once again here by this Portland team.
And Dickerson, yep.
Is that Eric Dickerson?
He runs like Eric Dickerson. Does he not?
His grandnephew.
Yes.
And here's the kick. It's up, and it is good. So Leon Wagner knocks that one through as well, and it is now 14-0. Portland with 1:59 left, and the alarming part is just the ease that Portland just seems to be heading down the field.
Yes, you're 100% correct, with ease. Larry Mansfield, Fremont answers right away with a 68-yard touchdown run to go ahead of Newaygo, 8-7.
Oh.
3:24 left in the first quarter.
Boy, that brings us back to our old days in the Newaygo County Athletic Association, right?
Back in the mid-90s?
Yeah. Those teams were in the... Well, actually, back then, Fremont was in the Seaway Conference, but they would cross over and play once in a while.
So that's correct. Yeah, you're right.
Admiring that wide angle.
The wide angle.
Yeah. Billy's got his extra wide angle on today.
Yeah, normally he has a 360 lens. It's right there.
Right.
He busted out the 420 lens tonight. Oh, wow.
Is that poundage or is that?
Yeah, we're way over the 420 mark.
Yeah. And here's a kickoff, and that is going to go back and fielded at the 5-yard line, up across the 10 to the 15 to the 20, and now cutting up to the 25, 27-yard line is number 1. That's Hunter Osborne.
Yeah. The beautiful Arlene Russell reporting Cincinnati Moeller 7, Muskegon nothing in the first. So thank you, Arlene. 1:51 left here first quarter, and Portland at 14-0 here over the Whitehall Vikings.
Okay, I got Hudsonville Unity Christian 22. PNDP, I'm not sure who that is, has 14, whoever they were playing. Mason County Central, Manistino score. Montague over Ravenna 6-0. Get back to more here in just a second. And this is a keeper by the quarterback, Caden Thompson. And Thompson, second effort, gets him across the 30 to the 32-yard line.
Yeah, good blocking up front that time. Positive yardage here for the Whitehall Vikings. They need that.
And East Kentwood leading Rockford by the score of 7-0. Thank Jeff Hardy for that, our old buddy.
Yeah, thank you, Jeff. Going to set up a second and a long 5 here. Go ahead, John.
No, that's okay. Back out of the shotgun is Thompson, and he's going to hand off to Nate Betts, and Betts is going to be met right at the line of scrimmage.
Good sportsmanship out here by Portland. 2 guys ran up to Betts and picked him up.
Yeah.
Here you go, we'll help you.
Yeah.
But try not to treat you so rude next time.
How about that hospitality, huh?
Yeah, I tell you what, this Whitehall does not have very many offensive yards here.
No.
To show for this. It's just a little bit under 1 minute left to go in the quarter. And we have Portland has about 145.
3rd and 6, ball at the 31. Cam Thompson rolls to his left. Here comes a rush. He eludes, he almost eluded the guy, but he wound up going down, slipped on the grass. So that's going to be back at the 16-yard line.
Slipped and left a divot and got up and looked down to see where the divot was, because that's the second time tonight here we've seen a Whitehall guy go to cut back and just slip. So big loss. It's going to be a 3rd and 6. Actually, no, it's going to be more than that. 3rd and about 20.
Credit Christopher Batley on that sack. Actually, what it was he got his hand on Cam. Cam tried, and there's going to be a fake punt. This is Cam Thompson, flag down. This is probably going to come back anyhow. As Thompson, man, Thompson takes a big hit going out of bounds at the 30-yard line. They're saying,
he did not make it.
Right, no.
They're shocked he ran with that.
Yeah.
Well, since it was 3rd and 18.
And then there was a flag
down,
back at the 15-yard line. So
they may have to do this again.
See who they're going to call this on. There's just 5 seconds.
It's going to go on Fremont. Whitehall did it again. I'm trying to read Larry, and then
Larry is sabotaging our broadcast. Doggone it, Larry.
So this is going to go on Whitehall. So it's going to be, Portland's going to have the ball, but where are they going to put it? Personal foul, Whitehall.
That was that's declined.
Yep,
okay, so
Whitehall's going to have the ball 1st and 10 at about Portland's going to have the ball 1st and 10 at the Whitehall 33.
I think so.
They throw the ball, the official just rolls away from it.
All right. Yeah, it's going to be the 33-yard line. So already Portland in their best field position starting-wise, and they've scored on their 2 up and 2 in. 5 seconds left.
I got from about 150 yards offense. This is in the first quarter.
Evan Gross goes out wide to the right side. Man out here wide to left side. A counter play. This is going to go to a number 20. That's Zeptowski. And Zeptowski breaking some tackles as he has another first down for the Portland Raiders as time runs out in quarter number 1. So we have played a first quarter here, and it's been all Portland. They lead 14-0, and they're knocking on the door. We will take a timeout and come back. You are watching high school football action against, Portland against Whitehall here on KLLP Media.
Good time to be a homeowner. Muskegon is awesome because you get a little bit of everything. We're right here we're close to the lake. We're right here, so our views are awesome. We have the city that's coming up it's building up within the city. A lot of new businesses, a lot of new buildings being built. If you want a little bit of the country scene, we still have that, but yet you're 5 minutes away from, a shopping place or, groceries, but still can be secluded a little bit from, if you're not like in the city life. You go out to Fruitport, and get a little country style, but yet, you got everything right here. It's always a good time to be a homeowner.
Starts with a P. So.
We're back.
Okay, we're back here at
Portland.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Just trying to do two things at once, and I can't even do one thing at once. Got an update, Jeff Hardy, telling us that East Kentwood, Rockford are tied at 7. Ludington and Tri-County tied at 7. Grand Rapids Catholic Central and Grand Rapids South Christian tied at 7. And this is a handoff around the left side. That's going to go to number 20. That will be Zeptowski, and Zeptowski is going to be inside the 20.
Essabaggers and company over there helping get him out of bounds.
So.
Portland switched the field now. They're driving here to the south. The sun is down. It's a beautiful night.
Romantic night.
It's a romantic night.
2nd and 6 ball at the 18, 14-0 Portland. They've had 3 drives and 3 scores, or 2 drives and 2 scores, going for 3 drives and 3 scores. Navarra is going to hand off to Dickerson. Dickerson, oh, he didn't. He faked me out. He kept the ball. He actually had been better off if we give it to Dickerson. And Navarro does get a couple of yards, but boy, he pays for it going around that right side. He was leveled down there. I see Cam Thompson, one of the folks out there.
Hunter Osborne did the most damage there with a big hit. Then there was a little bit extracurricular activity going on.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 3rd down now.
And I think this will be the first 3rd down for Portland. So far in this game, they've been getting one first down after another.
Right. So 3rd down at about 7. Ball at the 19, 11-16 and counting here in the first half. 14-0 Portland with the lead. They are still inside Whitehall territory.
Yep, certainly 4-down territory here.
And the quarterback, Navarra, fires it, and it is caught down at the 6-yard line. That'll be enough for a first down, but there is a flag down. And flag is thrown where you usually have a holding.
Oh, yeah, it is.
So let's see what they decide here.
The flag. The official's got to turn his mic on. No. Oh, don't say the name or the number.
So that's going to be a holding against Portland. So that will back him up. That stops him.
I don't like that. You say holding. Don't say the number. It was you that did it.
Yeah.
Well, you say the number, now all of a sudden everybody knows. It's high school.
They always do it when they're mic'd up.
Oh. Gosh.
So that's going to be third.
No.
Going to be 3rd and long now. 3rd, and my goodness, that's going to be, what, 15, at least 15 yards. Longer than I can count. How about that?
Not, double not, and a gazinta.
Navarra at quarterback, and he's back to pass. A deep drop, and he drops it off here to the right side, and it is caught by number 8. That's McGregor. Mason McGregor getting good yardage. My goodness, he's up to the 23-yard line before he is popped. He will not have enough for the first down, but he's up in the neighborhood of the original line of scrimmage.
Betts put a big hit on him. So now it's still going to be 4th and 11.
4th and 11, the ball's going to be at the 24-yard line, so you're looking 34, add 7 to that, 41-yard field goal. That's going to be a too long field goal. You're in no man's land, so you're going to go for it.
That's right.
How's that?
Yeah, and you don't have Eddie Murray because he's in Muskegon tonight
He's getting ready
the
to
guard
sign,
signing tomorrow.
Exactly.
I hope you put him up in a nice hotel.
Oh, yeah. He lives around here.
He does?
Yeah, he actually shops for his car at Lakeshore Chrysler.
Oh, really? Learn something every day. This is Navarro. He is hit as he gets rid of it. It's intercepted. Intercepted by the Whitehall Vikings, and they're going to bring it out to the 32-yard line. So that's the best play that Whitehall Vikings have had in a long time. Was that who?
I could
not.
I see if I can find him. Who's getting all the congratulations?
Sorry, I got my headphones on.
I can't see who it
So
was.
I think they said Brock Morningstar had
All
that
right.
one.
So tell you what, now get the defensive turnover to see if that can jumpstart that offense.
Sure.
Maybe get some positive yardage coming the other way. They're still in it, only down 2.
Get some good karma going, right?
Yeah.
1st and 10 ball at the 33-yard line. 14-0 Portland. First time that they did not score tonight. Handoff up the middle. Betts, boy. Poor Nate Betts. He just is not able to get a hole open for him.
No, it was number 59 right there on that block, Spitzley. That was, wow.
Yeah. Nate says, if it's just the same to you, I just as soon not have that handoff.
Yeah.
It's going to be second down. They lost a yard, second and about 11.
I'll run out here. I'll look good.
Right.
Yeah.
Nate Betts in the backfield with Cam Thompson. Wide outs to either side. Man in motion. And it is going to be a keeper by Cam. Cam is across the 35, goes down at about the 38, 39-yard line.
Slipped again.
Yeah,
Slipped again. He wasn't going to get a whole lot further, but he
No.
might have got 2 more yards at the tops because there were Raiders right there ready to bring him down.
Must be that dew on the grass, right?
Yeah. He's going to set up a third at about 5 here.
Manistee over Mason County Central 8-0. That's a rivalry game.
Yes, it is.
3rd and 5, ball at the 38, 14-0. Portland with the lead, Whitehall with the ball. Man in motion. And a hand. Oh, it's a good thing he didn't hand off to Betts. Got wiped out. But this is going to be Cam Thompson. And Thompson can't do much better. Maybe gains a yard. But, boy, poor Betts. He's getting blasted even when he doesn't have the ball.
A.J. Weber was the one that blasted him. And he just upended him and drove him in the turf.
Man.
He didn't have the ball. Weber jumps up.
Right.
He jumps up and he gets in the tackle.
Yeah.
How about that for hustle? A.J. Weber, a linebacker, junior. That's a great play by him.
So now you're looking at 4th down and 4. Nate Betts says, where can I be where I don't get hit? Thompson in punt formation, and he is going to boot it this time.
Wow, he's got a great leg, doesn't he? Oh, he's on the move.
Field at 25, up already up across the 35 to nearly the 40-yard line. And that's taken away. It's taken away by Whitehall. And they're going to stand. They're going to have, Whitehall's going to have the ball down at the 20-yard line.
I tell you who that was number 3 out there.
That's Nate Betts.
Yeah, Nate Betts.
Good for him. There, finally. He was able to, he's out there getting pounded, and finally something good happens for Nate.
I'm tired of getting hit.
You betcha.
I'm going to make my own action out here.
Sure. Going to be 1st and 10. What a break there for the Whitehall Vikings now. Still trailing 14-0, but they have new life. They are by far the farthest they've been in Portland territory.
Schoolcraft 7, Muskegon Catholic nothing.
Catholic having a tough year, aren't they?
Another one that's a perennial power that's having a rough year.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line for Whitehall. A high snap, brought down, handoff to Betts, and Betts off left tackle. He gets some positive yardage that time, though.
I tell you what, did a nice job of following his blocker there, and that was Connor Nash doing a nice job leading the way for him. Positive yardage there for about 3 yards.
Nate Betts is limping around. They're already down 2 running backs, and they put Nate in there, and he's been getting blown away here, but still hanging in there. 2nd and 7. 7:07 left in the first half, 14-0. Portland back to pass is Thompson. Thompson now going to roll around. He's trying to, man, he is picked up and slammed down.
Body slammed. He got picked up and body slammed.
Wow. That is going to be, wow. That's going to be all the way back to the 28-yard line. Well, at least he got up. Boy,
I have not seen that in a while.
The basketball coach.
I mean, he got picked up and boom.
Basketball coach Kristen Subdon is somebody please wake him up. Huh?
He's going. Kristen just fainted.
Right.
Oh no.
3rd down and 17 now. Wow. There's some hitting going on out there, folks. And now we got movement. It's definitely Portland across, unless they were drawn across. But I'm thinking that this is going to be illegal or offside against Portland.
You know, these guys in the press box have treated us so well here tonight. I don't want to step out of line.
Yeah.
I think could walk out of here. Oh.
So that is going to be a 5-yard penalty, 3rd down. So that brings it up from like a 18-yard 3rd and 18 to about a 3rd and 12.
Arlene, Fruitport 14, Kellogg'sville nothing.
Wow, Fruitport.
Yep.
All right, good for them. Have they won a game this year?
Yeah.
Back to passes Thompson. Fires it over the middle. Oh, and it goes over the head of English. It was actually between English and Essabaggers and landed right in between them. So it's going to be 4th and 12. And if you're Whitehall, I'm thinking you probably go for it.
I think so.
I don't think you're going to kick. They've had some adventures with kicking this year.
Yep.
That's been extra points.
Arlene's all over it tonight. Hart and Central Montcalm.
Wow.
Tied at 8 in the first. Great job, Arlene.
I'm going to have to get on
4th and 11.
I guess we're going to have to pay Jeff Hardy a little bit more. Back to pass goes Thompson, fires it over. It's actually tipped.
That hit the ground.
It hit the ground, but it must be they're going to say it's a lateral and they're going to let it go. Is that how it's going to happen?
It hit the
there?
ground, but it's not going to matter anyway because
No,
it's
it's gonna,
over on
right.
downs. But didn't they hit the ground?
Yeah, well, I'm thinking unless they thought it was a lateral, that they never. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. Because otherwise, why wouldn't the play be dead right away?
That wasn't a lateral.
It was.
That was a forward pass.
Well, it didn't go very far forward. That was Spitzley that got his hand on it.
Okay. Well, here come the Raiders.
So it's going to be
6:15 left to go first half in Portland 14. Whitehall nothing, John.
Well, let's see what Portland can do now. A little handoff, counterplay left side, and with the ball is number 20. That is Ziptowski, and Ziptowski has some open field as he fights his way to the 45-yard line.
And on the stop over there, Essabaggers and a host of other Vikings.
But another hard run for Ziptowski. 6:04 left here in the first half, 14-0. Portland on top.
Spring Lake 20, Allendale 8. Arlene Hart and Central Montcalm tied at 8.
Arlene is going. Good, look at her go.
Okay. Billy's working the. Billy's working it here too. We're getting scores all over. I'm covered up in scores.
2 wideouts to either side. And a handoff over here, counter to the left side, and this might be Ziptowski again. It is. And Ziptowski down to the 49, down to the 48-yard line. Somebody lost a mouthpiece.
He did. Oh no, that was Betts with a big tackle. So, Betts is getting him back on defense, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's getting roughed up on offense, but he's getting him back on defense.
Well, he's still out there limping around a little bit. Boy, tough kid, tough young man.
Yep. Down to just a little over 5 minutes left to go first half.
It's going to be, second down and about 3 yards to go for a first. Ball is at the 48-yard line of Whitehall.
And Portland's 5 minutes left to go in the half. They're going to run the ball. They want to just kind of run this right down to the end and then score.
2 wideouts to either side. Little counter play to number 3. That is going to be Barrett Brennan. And Brennan couldn't find very much yardage there, but he gained a couple.
Yep. We're going to have Ambrose, that senior linebacker, in on that stop. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
4:37 and counting.
Homer, 8, Michigan Center, nothing.
You got to go dope.
Nope.
No. 3rd and 1, ball at the 46. 4:27 left first half, 14-0. Portland on top. Wide outs either side, single setback. Running backs in the slot to either side. And it is going to be a handoff up the middle, and that's going to be a first down to the 40-yard line. That's Dickerson on the carry.
And on that stop is Corday Anderson.
All right.
Down just about 4 minutes left here.
Hudsonville Unity Christian leading 29-14. Manistee over Mason County Central 8-0. It's Oak Ridge over North Muskegon 7-0.
Well, Montague 20, Ravenna nothing.
Okay, that's ahead of mine. I had 13-0. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Grand Rapids Catholic Central and Grand Rapids South Christian tied at 7. I'll give you more in a moment here. It's 1st and 10, ball at the 40. And it's counter play here. This is going to be Ziptowski again, and he is off to the races, down to the 15. And boy, somebody threw his body. Oh, it's Cam Thompson.
Yeah.
Slid his body in front of him, and it's going to be 1st and 10 from about the 11-yard line.
Great run, great blocking up front. Well executed. Thompson with a touchdown saving tackle, but not before he got about 30 more yards downfield.
Still don't have a score on Shores and Toledo Catholic Central. And we still got Rockford and East Kentwood tied at 7.
Last we knew there was no score in that game.
In what, the Shores? Okay.
Yep.
So at least we all agree on that. 1st and 10, ball at the 11. They can get a first down without a touchdown. 3:22 left in the first half. Handoff up the middle. I think that's Dickerson, and he's going to get a couple.
And we're going to have Jack Ambrose in on that stop defensively, down to 3:12 left to go. Still scoreless, Billy Mann says.
Okay.
Billy Mann, KLLB Media, the Patron, the big stick, the boss.
The Patron.
Yeah, the Patron. That's Spanish for boss.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah,
okay. All right.
yeah.
I was wondering. I thought Billy, he's calling you names, man. I was going to say.
Our old buddy Mr. DeCamps at that game.
All right. 2nd and 8 now, and handoff again here. This is Ziptowski, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. That's going to be a 9-yard touchdown run for Nolan Ziptowski. I think that's his 2nd touchdown of the night.
I think it is.
20-0 now.
Well, they scored in 2 minutes and 41 seconds before I thought they would.
Yeah.
I thought they were just going to run it down. Well, they did. They ran it down there and scored. But
Right.
they didn't run the clock down. They'll take that, though, because they might get it back yet.
So there's been 3 scoring drives for Portland, and then you had kind of weird situations where Whitehall took over some turnovers here and looked like they were going to get right back in this one, but wasn't to be. And here's a kick, and it is up, and it is good. That is Leo Wagner, and he's a perfect 3 for 3 on the extra points, 21-0. Portland on top with 2:41 left here in the first half, Calvin.
Yeah, Portland was driving. They threw a pick, so that would have been another 7.
Right.
And then Whitehall punted to Portland. And then Betts stripped it away from the returner and got the ball down to about the 15-yard line. So there's 2 possessions that Portland had that they didn't get anything out of it. But I'll tell you what, their other 3, they marched down the field. I know the first one was, about 65 yards, and the other one 64 yards, I think, drives.
Got some more updates here to pass along. I got Kent City over Grant 14-13. Schoolcraft over, well, you said that, Muskegon Catholic Central 7-0. Ludington over Tri-County 14-7. Now I got Rockford over East Kentwood 14-7. Where else? Anything new? I don't think I have anything new after that.
They put me next to the food. I smell that barbecue.
Yeah, I know.
Well, have one at halftime.
Oh, I will.
Yeah.
They're going to be sorry they put us over here.
Well, Portland getting ready to kick off.
Yeah, and there is a long kickoff, and it is fielded at the 10-yard line, up to the 15, running parallel to the 20. This, I think is that Hunter again?
It's Hunter.
Hunter Osborne, and he gets what he can.
Yeah, he's running sideways, running cross country across the field, but he's not getting anything really positive out of it.
Right.
Might be getting a couple of yards, but that's about it. So we got 2:33 left to go here first half. And Whitehall has the ball, and they got a long ways to go to try to get a score here. They have to go at least 70 yards.
Hunter Osborne crossing the bridge to go from Montague to Whitehall.
Yeah,
Huh?
yes.
1st and 10. 2:33 left. And this is Thompson. Fires it over here right side, and it is caught over here. And that is going to be English, I think. English breaks free, and he's up to midfield. Nice little pitch and catch here. By far the best play from scrimmage for Whitehall tonight.
That was well executed by them. 41-yard touchdown. Oh, no, really?
Yeah, there is a flag, so this is...
Maybe that's why it was so successful.
Maybe.
Let's see here. Larry Manchin, 41-yard touchdown pass by Fremont. Increases their lead over Newego, 14-7.
Okay.
4:13 left to go in the second quarter. Thank you, Larry. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so that all goes for naught for Whitehall. Oh, that's unfortunate for the Vikings.
Yes. I got 3 text messages.
Do you?
Fruitport 14, Kellogg'sville nothing. Mona Shore 6. Oh, gee, no, that was last week.
Oh, okay.
Okay, here we go.
Well, that was good news last week. Let's
yeah.
We'll review that. We'll do an instant replay. 1st and 15 now. Back to passes Thompson. Looks to his right now. He looks to his left now. He looks in trouble. Yeah. And he's all the way back to the end zone, and he's going to just fire it, and it is. It might be intercepted.
It's incomplete.
It's going to be incomplete. Man. Well, a
he
lot
did
of
look
stuff.
In trouble.
Yeah, a lot of stuff happened there, Cal.
Well, he spun right, he spun left, spun right, then
Right.
he spun back the other way, and he looked up, and there were 3 kind of burgundy jerseys in front of him, and he just got rid of it quick.
So now you're looking at, 2nd and 15 with 2:03 left here in the first half.
He is elusive if he is anything.
He is. We've seen him turn those into magical plays this year, haven't we?
But not against a good, against a good Portland team.
And this is Thompson. Looks to his left, fires it, is caught, and not much after the catch there. Caught by number 2, that's Essebaggers. And it's going to be 3rd down and 11.
Yeah, I tell you what, we had a Raider right there. That was Brennan. Barrett Brennan doing a nice job wrapping them up. Mona Shore 7, Catholic Central nothing. Still in the second quarter.
3rd and 11, 1:34 left. Portland up 21-0. This is Thompson rolling to his left. Steps. Oh, he's hit as he gets rid of it. Gets it to English. English at the 30, 35. Goes to the 40. He's going to have the first down, barring no flags, and I do not see any flags. So,
no, good job by them. First down here. Weber with a stop here for Portland.
So it's going to be a first down. That might be the first down for Whitehall. Am I going out on a limb there? It wouldn't be very many, for sure.
No.
And a little swing pass over here to the left side, and it is caught. And about a 3-yard gain.
We had a wide receiver and a defensive back way over on the other side, just kind of going after it there. Wide receiver was putting a block on a Portland defensive back, and they both ended up on the turf.
That was Essabaggers on the catch. So now you're looking at 2nd and 6, 52 seconds left in this first half. Whitehall trying to get on the board. They trail 21-0. Here comes a blitz. Back to pass is Thompson. Fires it over here, and it is caught by number 9. That is Cody Manzo. And Manzo has it the 49-yard. He is close to a first down.
He is. I think he's going to be about a yard short, though.
So they will stop they're going to move it first down, so they're going to stop the clock long enough to move the chains. Let's see if Whitehall's going to use some timeouts here. They actually got a drive going. Boy, they're going to roll the clock. 1st and 10. And a little swing pass over here, and the defender got his hand on it, but it was a catch by that English over there. I think it is.
And we're going to get a timeout also.
Singel, yes, it was English. So Whitehall will call a timeout, but boy, it would have been better off if that would have been dropped because it turns into about a 3 or 4 yard loss.
Yeah, Montague 20, Ravenna nothing in the second quarter.
Okay, I got some scores
Go
too.
ahead, please.
I got Hudsonville Christian playing over our Phantom team. Their PNDP 29-14. Manistee 8. I got Mason County 6. Oak Ridge still over North Muskegon 7-0. Montague 20-0 over Ravenna. You had that one, right?
Yeah.
Grand Rapids CC over Grand Rapids South Christian 14-10. Rockford over East Kentwood 14-7. It's still Fremont over Newaygo 8-7. Ludington over Tri-County 14-7. Schoolcraft over Muskegon Catholic 7-0. And Kent City over Grant 14-13.
14-13?
14, that's what I got.
Okay.
Is that wrong?
No.
Okay.
I thought maybe Grant had 13.
They did.
Oh, 14. Okay, my bad. Yeah. Cincinnati, Moeller 14, Muskegon 7.
Back to pass is Thompson. Thompson just heaves it. And it is going to where? Boy, is that caught? It is.
I think he did catch it.
It's caught down at the 20-yard line. That is number 5, English.
Oh, is it English?
Blake English hauls it down for a first down. They'll stop the clock long enough to move the chains. There's 16 seconds left.
And they have a kicker. They might be able to get a field goal here and get on the board.
Let's see. This is Whitehall's Nate Thompson out of the shotgun. Looks to his right. Now he is feeling the heat. Rolls to his right. 4 seconds left. Rolls to his left. 2 seconds left. Well, this will be the final play. Thompson's going to just throw it into the end zone and hope. And it is tipped again, incomplete. Man. Wow. That was intended over there. I think English was the guy that was closest to it, but there were 3 Portland Raiders there, and it was Essabaggers down here. It caught Essabaggers' hands. He tipped it to one of the defenders. The defender kicked it to the other one and finally hit the ground. Yeah. I'm exhausted. I need a nap.
Good call.
21-0. It is Portland over the Whitehall Vikings at the half.
There we go.
We'll take a timeout. You are watching high school football on KLLB Media.
Good time to be a homeowner. Muskegon is awesome because you get a little bit of everything. We're right here we're close to the lake. We're right here, so our views are awesome. We have the city that's coming up it's building up within the city. A lot of new businesses, a lot of new buildings being built. If you want a little bit of the country scene, we still have that, but yet you're 5 minutes away from, a shopping place or, groceries, but still can be secluded a little bit from, if you're not like in the city life, you go out to Fruitport and get a little country style, but yet, you got everything right here. It's always a good time to be a homeowner.
Roll out a little bit. Mario had Antonio's. He said, hey, you want my recipes? you know, let's do something. Come right over here, add a scoop and a half sauce. We don't use any sugar to sweeten it. We use basil to help as a sweet, natural sweetener. And this is our cheese blend. Mozzarella, provolone cheese, and Romano cheese all in here. Making the all-meat pizza. You know, we first started making it with ham, and then we tried it with capicola, and really got stuck with the capicola with it, because capicola is just, I mean, it's one of the best meats we've got. 12 minutes-ish, 10 to 12 minutes, I would say. Throw it right down on the brick. Get it nice and crisped up. All the pizzas going out are nice and crispy for you guys. Now the pizza's good, we can get a nice and crisp sound.
Why, hello and welcome back.
Are we back?
Yeah, I got 2 headsets on. Let me remove one of these.
You got two headsets
Yeah,
on?
I'm all tangled up now.
You are a mess.
There we go. We got the
You are
wide angle.
The 420.
Yeah, we got Miles back here. He's grabbing a nice barbecue sandwich. The
Good food here.
Wonderful people here let us eat some of their press box food.
Yeah, we've been here before, and they've always treated us very, very well. So we're halftime here. Whitehall is they're in a dogfight here as Portland's up on them 21-0 here at halftime, and there's a really big show in Muskegon tomorrow. It's a big card shop.
Really big shoe.
Yeah, sponsored by Bill's Golden Cards and Collectables. Tell us about the big card show tomorrow downtown Muskegon, Billy.
It's the VanDyk Mortgage West Michigan Card Spectacular, presented by Bill's Golden Cards and Collectables, Lakeshore Golden Cards and Collectables. And it is going to be, like I said before, as the children say, it's going to be lit.
Lit. Okay.
It's
I like
L-I-T. Lit. Is that how you say it? It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be awesome.
Rad, cool, amazing. If you are into sports or sports card collecting, Pokemon, TC trading card games, or if you're into collecting autographs of players, this is gonna be a place.
Okay.
We're gonna have Alex Carter, quarterback for the West Michigan Ironmen, and we're going into our 10th year. The West Michigan Ironmen, so we're going to have some cool games coming up. We're going to have a lot of cool things. I'm going to have some photo ops for the West Michigan Ironmen. I'm going to bring some jerseys out and a helmet, and you could take a picture, and I'll let you put on a jersey and a helmet and take a picture in West Michigan Ironman football gear.
Nice.
And you can get a signature from Alex there also. Then we're going to have Eddie Murray. You can purchase autographs from him, or Dave Rozema, or Denny McClain, which is cool.
That's a big,
also.
big name.
Yeah, I mean, those are cool names. So it should be a really cool show.
Yep. Now you can, and if you have cards at home, if you want to bring them in or let's say sell them, or get them appraised, or maybe get an idea of what they're worth, you can bring those in also.
Oh yeah. Bring them down. There'll be many dealers there. Bill will be there. Bill's great at telling you what your cards are worth, and then maybe making a deal for him too.
And Bill's got Bill's Lakeshore Golden Cards and Collectible right there on Colby Street in Whitehall.
So bring down your Honus Wagners.
Yeah. And bring down your Honus Wagner and sell it and retire promptly after.
Retire right after.
Yeah. But and Bill has in his collection a Honus Wagner in his collection. He has a card going back to the 1800s.
Bill had a Honus Wagner. He's a philanthropist doing what he's doing, because
he has it. Yeah, go ahead.
I saw one at the Nationals. I think they were selling it for like $4.5 million.
Wow. I know he's got a card, I think, that dates back to the 1800s.
Yeah, it should.
But I just can't remember who it is.
Does.
Yeah. So let's take a moment here. Let's talk about KLLB Media. And you, Billy Mann, you are KLLB Media. So
I'm part of it.
It's Katie and Liam and Lucy.
Liam,
and Billy.
Billy, I'm last in that.
I like that.
You guys even come first. I'd be nothing without friends, family, and community. So I'm glad people in Whitehall right now that couldn't make it out here are watching. Thank you for watching. Love doing this.
Yeah, it's a passion of yours. You're passionate about it.
Love being able to come to these games.
Yeah, and you know what? We're looking for sponsors. Basketball season's not too far away. We want to get together and do some basketball games. So we're always looking for sponsors. So get a hold of Billy here at KLLB Media. And Billy's also on all different social media sites. You can get a hold of him that way. Or get a hold of me through my Facebook, or if you know me and my, if you have my number, get a hold of me and we'll connect you. But we're looking for sponsors because
roll it right into basketball season. I know Miles is looking forward to calling some games.
That's awesome. Yeah, that'll be fun. John Russell has a huge. He draws big checks. We got to pay him a lot of money.
Yeah,
I work for peanuts or food, but John, he has.
Big budget.
He's got that budget. We got to work in his budget.
I'm broke paying these.
Yeah.
So.
Miles is the one getting rich off of this whole deal.
Oh,
Yeah. Miles, nice coat you have on.
Yeah, it's a little big, but it works.
I've adopted Miles. He's my redheaded adopted grandson, and I'm trying to teach him how to dress when it's going to be warm out, or when it's going to be cold out.
I was thinking about wearing shorts.
You would have been ridiculed by me for doing that. Lovingly though. Oh, so right here, the Portland band's out here doing a nice job, just entertaining everybody.
Let Miles talk to you for a bit.
All right, Miles, it's you and me, buddy. Are you there, Miles?
How's it going, everybody?
Hey, what's it like on the roof up there?
It's cold. It's cold, no doubt. But
Okay.
probably the best seats in the house. No
Okay.
doubt.
How's that ladder
field.
treating you?
It's probably the longest ladder I've ever stepped on.
That
except for,
baby straight up.
Oh yeah, straight up.
Yeah, and then you have to drag the gear up there.
If you slip, you're gone.
Yeah.
You're gone. No doubt.
We're not even doing CPR on you. We're just pronouncing you right there. You're done. Anybody else up there with you?
Yeah, a few of Portland's guys are on there.
Okay.
Recording it for film or whatever. So
it's not warm like it is in here, though, is it?
yeah, no.
No.
That's why I came down here for halftime.
Get warmed up.
Yep.
All right, hey, we can talk to you about this. The injury bug has bitten the Whitehall Vikings, has it not?
Oh yeah, for sure. I think both of their running backs, Goody and Grainer, they're both out tonight. So they're going with their third string guys. And Stout also, one of their key receivers, he's out. And Grainer and Goody both play defense as well. So it's not just losses on the offense side of the ball, it's on the defense side of the ball as well. So
yeah, I think all three linebackers are out, correct?
Yeah.
Mass injuries. You guys have become a trauma ward all of a sudden here in the last couple of weeks.
yeah, I think two or three of them might both be knee injuries as well. So
Okay. All right. Well, hey, we're getting towards the end of football season and the start of basketball season.
yep.
And if you can keep Camden Thompson healthy, you guys are going to have a really good team this year.
Oh yeah, we have some good underclassmen who are now upperclassmen coming in and filling the roles of the players that graduated last year, and obviously we had a undefeated regular season last year, and it was cut short in the first round against Spring Lake, which is unfortunate. But it's a new season, and some new guys filling in those shoes, and I'm hoping for the school's sake that they're able to live up to those expectations this year.
I like that. And you had a great tennis season. You and the Whitehall Vikings, a team.
Yeah, first time we qualified for state since 19, I believe.
Yeah,
2019.
nice job by you guys. You had a great season. Congratulations on that. Hard to do.
Oh yeah, it is tough, and we're in a region where it's not easy. We're in a region with Holland Christian and West Catholic, who are both powerhouses.
Yeah.
And we made it out, so it was big.
All right, take us in the locker room here at halftime. What's Tony Sigmund telling these troops?
So I mean, if I'm Sig, I'm just telling our guys to keep their composure, stay calm, especially when they're down 3 scores, going in the second half. It's still another half to go. There's still another half to play, and now I feel is a time to work on some things heading into playoffs.
Okay.
Especially with some guys down, if you can work on some of the mistakes, the sloppy mistakes, that'll be big going forward.
And take us in the Portland locker room.
I think they should just keep we got to keep winning the offense and defensive line. In the trenches. That's what they've been doing all night, and it's been working.
So now, if ladies and gentlemen, I got to say, this kid's got a birthday coming up, I think, this week, isn't
Monday.
it?
Yep, Monday.
Monday. You're going to be, so right now, you are a 16-year-old senior.
Yep, I'll be 17 Monday,
Wow.
finally.
You have the maturity of a way more than a 16-year-old senior. I'll give you that, man. You're just a great young man, looking for great things for you in the future.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah. Just keep an eye on us three.
Oh, I will. I'll keep you guys in check.
Yeah, when you become somebody someday, and we're watching you on TV or reading your articles, that is great. Just remember us three.
Oh, always.
John and I will be gone. Billy will probably still be around.
It started here.
It started here. Remember your roots.
Yep, right there. There you go.
Awesome. So I'll tell you what, here we got a couple minutes left before halftime. We'll pay a couple bills. But, Miles, thank you for being up on the roof. Seriously, because it is cold up there.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
All right. Hey, tell you what, we're going to take a timeout. You're listening to KLLB Media. We'll be back in just a couple moments.
Everybody, who's ready to rally? Got the West Michigan Spectacular coming to Muskegon. Holy cow, this show is going to be more than spectacular. Listen, it's the Michigan State game. We're going to have it playing, so you're not going to miss it. You're going to have all kinds of great deals going. Every hour, we're going to give door prizes away where you can get credit to spend at dealer tables. We're going to have Eddie Murray from the Lions coming. We're going to have Dave Rosema from the 84 World Series team coming. Denny McClain will be on hand all day. Not to mention, we've got a special Ironman player that will be there signing autographs as well. Just come out, enjoy the show from 9 to 3 p.m. We're going to have a blast you're not going to want to miss. We still have dealer tables left, so contact me and we'll get you set up.
No ball. Just roll out a little bit. Mario had Antonio's. He said, hey, you want my recipes? Let's do something. I'm right over here. I have a scoop and a half sauce. We don't use any sugar to sweeten it. We use basil to help as a natural sweetener. And this is our cheese blend. Mozzarella, provolone cheese, and Romano cheese all in here. Making the all-meat pizza. We first started making it with ham, and then we tried it with capicola, and really got stuck with the capicola with it. Because capicola is just, it's one of the best meats we've got. 12 minutes-ish, 10 to 12 minutes, I would say. Throw it right down on the brick. Get it nice and crisped up. All the pizzas going out are nice and crispy for you guys. All the pizza's good when you get a nice and crisp sound.
And we're back here at Portland High School. John Russell, Cal Van Singel, Bill Mann, and Miles Welch here. Everybody's made the camera here tonight.
Yes, they have.
Everybody's getting paid tonight, right, Bill?
On the wide angle.
The 420.
The wide angle.
We get the 420 lens going here, ladies.
We got the wide. Hey, got some scores thanks to Jeff Hardy, Arlene, a whole bunch of people. It took a village here. Interesting game going on at North Muskegon. How about this one, Cal? 14-14. They are tied.
That just popped up.
Yeah. Montague. I got Montague 20. You might have some updates, so listen and see if I'm right. Montague over Ravenna 20-0. Grand Rapids Catholic Central over Grand Rapids South Christian 20-10. This is a bit, well, maybe not. Shores 7, Toledo 0. Yeah, I have that score. Rockford 21, East Kentwood 7. I have Fremont over Newaygo 14-7. Ludington over Tri-County 21-15. Schoolcraft over Muskegon Catholic 14-0. And Kent City taking it to your alma mater, Grant Tigers 20-14.
Well, they're in it. They're in it.
They are.
They're in it. They're only down 6.
Yep.
Tell you what, for the last 2 years, we've had one win each year. We got
Grant.
3 wins now, so Coach Lowry over there trying to build something, and he's on to something.
Right. Yeah. Well, hopefully they'll get that all turned around, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Well, I'll tell you what, we've had a kind of a one-sided game here, but boy, you can't talk about Whitehall enough in terms of just guts and grit. I mean, you know, they lost your starting running backs. You have both Goodrich out, and you have Gavin Craner. Ironically, Craner, the game he gets hurt, he has a whale of a first half on defense. We called that game. And he wound up running for over 200 yards in that game.
Yeah.
And he played. Coach said didn't know until after the game that he was hurt. So he played hurt and still gained 200 yards. But there's hope that he's going to be coming back sometime, hopefully within the next week or two.
Okay.
They get in the playoffs and have a little bit of a run. They lost 3 of their linebackers. They lost early in the season. They lost Parker Mott, just a big leader for them in a lot of ways too. But it's been a next man up for them, and they're doing what they can tonight, and they're trying to hang in. They're only down 21-0.
Yep,
But
it's been a
and this
patchwork.
gets
It's a patchwork.
And this gets a
effort
very
here
good
tonight, yeah.
Portland team too, for sure.
And let me see. Whitehall's going to get the ball to start the second half, I believe, because I think they kicked off to Portland.
Yes, they did.
And Portland went down the field and scored.
Scored the first 2 times.
Yeah, they did.
And then there was a little bit of interplay, and then they scored a third time. So, Coach John Navarro was talking to the gang. Boy, talk about getting treated well on the road, huh? These folks up here in Portland,
Yeah, wonderful.
they do a great job.
We've been here before, and they've always treated
They
us
have.
very nice. One of our favorite places
Yep.
to come to. That's for darn sure.
Yeah, they make you feel like you're welcome. So that was nice. But I was talking to a gentleman here who runs the clock, and he was saying that Coach Navarro is, I believe he just gotten his 200th win. So.
Oh my! What an achievement!
And I think you were talking to the athletic director, and they were like Upers. Navarro, was it Navarro?
Iron Mountain.
Yeah, they were both UP guys, right?
Yeah, Iron Mountain.
And
I said, there's a really famous guy from up there. A couple of them.
Yeah.
They laughed. Yeah, his daughter was up here too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be Tom Izzo and Steve Mariucci.
Steve Mariucci
Yeah.
and Tom Izzo. You're right.
Yeah.
So, the Upers that are transplanted have been down here, I think, like 20, 30 years, something like that, right?
Well, yeah, I don't know where Mariucci lives now.
No, I mean.
Sorry. Yeah, these
Navarro
guys.
and,
Yes. Yeah. Fruitport 35, Kelloggsville nothing at the half. Thank you, Arlene. Good to see Fruitport.
Yes.
Kind of starting to come back a little bit.
Right. Been a while. They had that year a couple of years ago, remember? They made the kind of a playoff run.
Yeah.
That ended in Whitehall, but. All right, Hunter Osborne's going to be back deep for, or one of the guys back deep for Whitehall. And here's the kick by Portland. And it's back to the 10, drop and picked up. This is Hunter Osborne. He is running parallel. Now he turns it up, flag down, and Osborne gets across, the 30 to the 31-yard line, but we'll see what the flag's all about.
Probably coming back. Probably coming back. Wouldn't you think?
Yeah, thrown in the area where you're going to have an illegal block or something.
And it's happened at about the 19 or the 20. So this is going to go all the way back to about the 10. Not the way Whitehall wanted to stand out.
No. No, we should know because the referee is wired for sound.
Yes. Don't say the number.
And he's going to break into karaoke here any minute.
Push in the back. Why are you saying the number? Don't.
So
That's my pet peeve with him. Nobody needs to know who it is. It's high school football. Right? Do you agree with that?
Well, but when you got a microphone, you got to use it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, man, there's a pass over here to the left side, and English had to pick it up just because they thought it might be a lateral. It's going to be an incomplete pass and a flag thrown.
What's another flag?
I wonder if they're going to just pick up the flag.
Pick it up?
I'm wondering.
No.
Oh, no, they dropped it back down
threw
again.
It back down. Like a cookie.
Yeah.
It's going to go on. It looks like it's going on Whitehall.
We'll find out in a minute.
Easy.
Don't.
Easy over there, Bill.
First it was the napkins.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so that's against Whitehall, so that's going to be half the distance, and
That
that's
puts
going
it
to
at the 5.
There you go.
Yeah. This is not what Tony wanted to start the second half.
No.
All the adjustments they made, and they 15 yards backwards.
Backwards.
Just backwards, just like that.
First and 14, all the way back in their own end zone. And this is a keeper
Fumble.
Thompson. He fumbles the ball.
Oh, and Portland's got it.
And yes. And that is going to be a touchdown, right?
Huh?
Is that recovered for a touchdown?
No.
1 yard line.
Yeah.
Okay, yep.
Because I seen the end line, and
Okay.
I thought the ball was outside of the end line.
So it's going to be first and goal from
Yeah.
about the 1. Boy, when it rains, it pours.
It does.
Huh?
I think was that Camden with the ball?
Yes.
Sometimes he carries that a little lackadaisical.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't want to tuck it in because he wants to be able to pass.
Right.
And I think it just got punched out.
Well, you got
Tony's going, can we go back in the locker room, please? I want to come back out and restart the second half.
first and goal from the 1. Navarra at quarterback handoff counter play, and that's usually a Ben Zaptowski.
20.
Zaptowski runs in for the touchdown. That's going to be, I think, his 4th touchdown of the night.
Wow,
So
he's
now-
having a night.
Yeah,
Love that.
27 to
Yeah.
nothing.
Oh.
Well, I guess he couldn't have scored 4, could he? Well, they got 4 touchdowns,
Yeah.
but I don't think he got them all, did he? So that's his 3rd, probably. And the guy that's had a perfect night is Leo Wagner, the kicker, the junior.
His leg's going to be tired.
And gets the hold is going to be holder is going to be Evan Gross. Snap, down, kick, up, and good. Perfect.
I'll
night
tell
for
you
him.
what, he takes a short step.
He does.
He's pretty close to the ball on that kick, and
Yep.
he just pops. He doesn't drive it through. He just pops it up and in.
28-0 now. Portland on top, just underway here in the second half. 11:30 left in the third quarter. More scores to pass along here,
Okay.
thanks to Jeff Hardy. Mason County Central over Manistee, 14-8. We still have a tie between Oak Ridge and North Muskegon at 14. Still the same score. Montague over Ravenna, 20-0. Grand Rapids Catholic Central over Grand Rapids South Christian, 20-10. Still have that score locked in Shores' favor, 7-0 over Toledo Catholic Central. Rockford now opening up a lead, 24-7 over East Kentwood. Fremont and Newaygo, 14-7. Ludington over Tri-County, 28-15. Schoolcraft, 14, but Muskegon Catholic on the board now. It's 14-8.
Okay.
And Kent City, another touchdown. Kent City, 28. Grant, 14.
Oh, Kent City up now 2 scores?
2 scores.
Okay.
And 7 years ago.
That steak was really good.
And the steak was really, yeah. Oh, the steak. Peter Luger,
St. Elmo's.
St. Elmo's.
Fire.
Yeah.
Here's a long kickoff, and it is fielded by Hunter Osborne. Osborne up the middle this time, and he fights his way up to about the 26, 27-yard line.
He didn't run quite as far to the side, did he?
No.
He ran up really. He came back
I was going
up
to say he kind of turned it upfield a little quicker, didn't
Yeah. Well, let's see what Whitehall can do now. They ended up having a fumble on the 1-yard line. Of course, Portland punched that in quickly, one play.
he? 28-0. The good news for Whitehall, it seems, although the selection show will be on Sunday, but it seems that even with a loss, Whitehall will be in the playoffs.
Yes, I believe so.
Here comes a blitz. And it's a handoff over here to the right side, and this is Nate Betts, and he is dragged down for a loss back to the 25-yard line. Boy, poor Nate.
But I tell you what, man, he just cannot get going, can he not? This defense from Portland is just amazing. They fill the gaps. They fly to the ball. They do everything right defensively, stay in their lanes, assignment. They're like perfect.
They are.
This is a fundamentally sound team.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, and they get after you.
Second down and 11, 10:51 in this third period. Cam Thompson, all-state football and basketball player, heading to Western Michigan. And he's going to run around the right side, and he is going to go down. Oh, man. Boy, he got the treatment. Three Portland Raiders took him down.
And once again, he had that ball. He does not tuck that ball in. And, I think Portland's going to even be more and more going to try to punch that out when they get to him.
So it's going to be still the same, third down and 11. 10:21 left, ball at the 26. 6 of Whitehall.
Yeah, he is not a pocket passer, is he not?
No.
He tries to stay in there, but he just squirts out of there and starts running.
There is no pocket with him sometimes. Back to pass. Over here, left side, it is caught. And it's going to be well short of first down, as only going to gain about 4 yards.
Yeah.
And that was English, I believe, on the catch.
You know,
Hunter
the
Osborne.
last 2 years, this is what Fruitport's been doing to a lot of teams. And now this year, Fruitport's kind of getting it done. I'm sorry. This is what Whitehall has done to a lot of teams.
You've kind of conjugated the whole league
I've
here.
got the whole west side of Michigan here. For the last 2 years, Whitehall's kind of done this to a lot of teams. They've run roughshod over everybody. And now, it's kind of
come home to roost a little bit.
A little bit.
Here's Thompson, and he's going to take it and run, and I'll tell you what.
It's going to be close.
He is close, and they're going to move the chain. So Cam Thompson, second fake punt. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. Billy's going, Dan Campbell's out there.
Well, with Dan, it'd have been 4th and 17.
Yeah.
1st and 10, ball at the 40.
Nice job by the Vikings there.
Here comes a blitz, and it's not picked up, and Cam is in trouble. He's going to fire it, and it's incomplete. He's lucky that didn't get picked off.
There's no receiver there. There were like 4 linemen there.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, was Betts in there?
He must have been hidden in the group.
I don't think Betts was there. Was there a Whitehall receiver there? Okay.
So it'll be 2nd down and 10. Boy, you could see the blitz number 53 coming in for them. That was Al Weber. He's had A.J. Weber. A.J. Weber.
Wasn't he a bowler?
There's a Weber that was a bowler. It's Pete Weber and
Pete Weber,
what was his dad? Don Weber?
Could be.
Yeah. Now you got me going. Back to pass. Is Thompson, fires it, and it is picked off. Oh, my gosh. Cutting it right in front and picking him off is number 12, I think.
12, yeah, good
I think
job.
Brady Rowe. Brady Rowe just stepped right in front of the would-be receiver and picked it off. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for Portland inside Whitehall territory.
Yeah, he was the safety back there, John, and he just slid up and read that perfectly.
He did. He read it right and wound up just stepping in front of the receiver. 1st and 10, ball is at the 42-yard line of.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
No, Brady's going, he's going to throw it my way.
I might have some more scores here.
All right. We are just about underway here.
Nope, I already did these. All right, handoff up over the middle. This might be Zabtowski as he's down to the 20 or 35-yard line.
His head got snapped back, but he's popping right back up. Number 52 leading the charge there. Ambrose and Estebaggers are in there. 7 on that run sets up that second and third. 28-0. 8:45 left to go, third quarter.
Ambrose, what a stud he's been up there.
Yes.
I'll tell you, especially with all the injuries, to be able to dodge the injury bug. Holy smokes. 2nd and 3 now, 8:36 left here in the third quarter.
Middle.
Up the middle. This is Dickerson. Dickerson breaks free in the secondary, and he goes down finally, but not, not until he gets to close to the 20-yard line.
And on that stop, Estebaggers again. I tell you what, Portland, I want to talk about a polite team.
Yeah.
I mean, every tackle, they're helping somebody up. There's great sportsmanship out here, man, for these guys. They're going to hit you hard, knock you down, and then they're going to help you up.
Going to pat you on the back.
You and I get hit that hard. Where's they go? The ambulance. Come and get me. Help.
Yeah. Or the funeral home.
Yeah.
And they'll counterplay over here left side, and this is going to be Zabtowski again, and he's down to the 15-yard line.
He put his right hand on Estebaggers' helmet and put him down on the turf, but Estebaggers grabbed his foot.
Wow.
And drug him down. Not before he got 7 yards, so.
John Russell along with Cal Van Singel, Bill Mann, our engineer and switcher tonight, and we have the brave young Miles Welch up on the roof. Came down here at halftime to get a little warm.
Miles had a heart attack when I told him how much my steak was.
Well, yeah.
So I get 5 Taco Bell burritos.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's up the middle. Number 3 has it for them. That is Barrett Brennan.
Now, you had a tomahawk steak, and that was a dry rub?
It was a dry age.
Dry aged. Wow. Would you get it again? No.
So it's going to an experience.
It's all about experiences. I tell my wife that all the time. I want to stay home and watch Hallmark. No. We're going to go do something. Hallmark is not an experience.
Is that her that's saying we want to go someplace you want to watch Hallmark?
Hallmark because the guys are good looking.
Yeah.
She married an old farmer. Come on.
First and goal from the 10. Little counter play.
Nice.
Zeptowski has a running room, and he scores again.
This offensive line is just impressive for Portland. My goodness.
So Zeptowski in there now, 34-0 now with 6:41 left.
I mean, they are opening up holes. It's unbelievable. I think it's Hengenbeck,
Yeah, Henchbeck.
Densmore,
Yep.
Tells Chow, and Williams. There's missing one. I mean, they're so fundamental. This whole team is fundamentally sound.
They are. Even their kicker,
Yeah.
Wagner, he's been perfect. And just no effort, up and in. And it's now 35-0 with 6:41 left in the third quarter.
He's got a short step, it looks like. He doesn't have a big wind-up, but he's just fluid.
He made that in just as you were jinxing him. Hey, I missed one tonight, and then he missed.
I know. He's jinx-proof. That's how good he is.
We have had so many games, and I would say, John, we've hardly had any flags.
Right.
And then here come the flags, and it's like another 30 minutes, and he tells me I'm walking home, even though I drive.
Even though you drive.
I drive everywhere, and I still got to walk home.
He does. He is the designated driver. I'm the designated sleeper.
Back in the day when we did all those basketball games in March, and you were at the radio station, you started
I'd
at
have to
3
be
a.m.
3
in the morning.
Gosh. I do not miss that. I
No.
did not miss that.
We did, before you, we did 3 football playoff games in one weekend. We did a Friday night, a
Right.
Saturday afternoon, Saturday night, all 3 big games.
I think we had a stretch of 22 games in 28 days or something like that.
20 games in 27 days in March Madness. Yeah.
Yeah, that was back when we were young and foolish. Now we're old
just
and foolish. Yeah.
We're old and foolish,
Right.
Is
yeah.
that like the Risers doubleheaders?
Yeah.
We've done stuff like that before. Here's the long kickoff, and it comes down to Hunter Osborne again. Osborne turns it upfield, and he's up to the 35-yard line. And I'm not sure we went out of bounds out there.
I don't know if he did or not, but that was Lockwood in on that stop for Fruitport. 6:25 left to go to be a running clock now here for a while.
Yeah, no new. I don't have any new scoring updates. I don't know what you guys.
Whitehall back with the ball, trying to get something going offensively. They just struggled to move the ball all night, but I tell you what, this Portland defense has been phenomenal.
3 wideouts, right side man in motion is Osborne, and it is going to be a keeper by Thompson. Thompson gets up to the fumble. The
he
ball.
was down. He was down. He was down. He was down.
Okay. Cal says he was down. Now I'm just doing it. Portland picks up the ball, but they're going to say that he was down.
He was down.
Ooh, we have scores.
We got scores? What?
7 for the Sailors, but the Irish have 7 too, so it's still tied.
Okay.
Oh, tied. Portland and not Portland. Motor Shores and Toledo.
Catholic Central.
Yeah, all tied up at 7.
And it is going to be a keeper by Thompson, and he cannot quite break away from the tackler out there. Let's see, that's number 2 on the stop. That would be
Brennan? No.
Dickerson.
Dickerson. That kid's done so much, he was selling popcorn at halftime.
Right.
He's put a clinic on here tonight.
3rd down and about 6 yards to go for a first. Ball right in the neighborhood of the, 39-yard line.
2nd and 8, go ahead.
3 wideouts, right side.
3rd and 8.
Single setback. I believe that's got to be Nate Betts just because they don't have hardly anybody left. Back to pass over the middle to Hunter Osborne, and he could not hang on to it. Boy, he'd had enough for the first down, too.
Pass a little bit high, but
so
did
close,
hit him in the hands.
But yet so far away.
Yeah, 4th and 8. Got to believe now that Tony will still probably go for it. Being down 35-0, you're not really gonna. What more do you have to lose, right?
All right.
the way Portland's scoring on offense. They've had 7 drives. They've scored on 5.
All right, here it comes. 4th down, 8 yards to go. They got to get out to the 44-yard line. And they're at the 39. This is Thompson rolling to his right. Jumps up, fires, intended for Anderson. He has it up to the 30 to the 25-yard line before he's escorted out of bounds there by number 5. That was Evan Gross.
That's a well-designed play. That's their biggest play of the night here.
Right.
They've only had 2 plays here so far on this tonight that have gone for a lot of yards. That's the second one. So, I heard half-off hot dogs.
We just lost Billy.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Whitehall.
Don't worry, I'll be right back.
Ball at the 25-yard line. Rolling to his left now is Thompson, and Thompson is going to be met and brought down. Boy, getting in there again is Dickerson.
Dickerson, yeah.
My goodness.
That kid has just been electric tonight, as his teammates have been.
So now you're looking at 2nd down and 14.
Just when they hit a big play, and then
Right.
Portland comes out and gets a big stop for a loss.
3 wideouts here to the right side. 2 of them are Anderson and Osborne. I'm assuming English might be the other one. It is. Back to pass is Thompson. Has time this time. Fires over the middle and caught in the seam. What a catch by number
5.
5. Is that English? Or is that Betts? Is that 3 or 5?
It's 5.
It is 5? Yes, it is. Good job. Sorry I doubted you.
No, it's all right. It's way over on the other side.
If you'd be right more often, I wouldn't doubt you, Ken.
Yeah, you know better.
So it's going to be first and 10. 1st and goal from about the, 6-yard line, it looks like. The best scoring chance that Whitehall has had. We're down to 2:27. And this is, welcome to the line, Nate Betts. Thrown down for another loss.
Welcome to a blitzing linebacker.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. They do have some active linebackers for sure.
They fly to the ball, man. This whole team, this whole Portland team just flies to the ball.
Going to be 2nd and goal from about the same area. You're almost closer to the 10 now. 3 wides right side, 1 wide left. Thompson passes right side, and English has it. English is, he caught the ball and then took a hit. He's not going to gain a whole lot. Now you're looking at 3rd and goal from the 10.
Yeah, it's kind of like Whitehall makes a big play and it wakes Portland's defense back up.
Right.
You got to wonder, if they have a shutout, they get pizza.
Yeah, maybe.
I know the Big Reds do that. If they have a shutout, everybody gets pizza.
Sure.
So maybe Portland has adopted that. Don't score. Don't let them score.
Right. The pizza game. 3rd and goal from the 10. Well, you got to figure it's 4-down territory. And Thompson looks to his left. Back to his right now. He's looking to the ground. He is brought down at the 22-yard line, and that is number 53 again. He's had a heck of a game. That is Weber.
And a flag.
You see a flag out there, do you?
I did. Oh, yeah. It came in way late.
Okay.
This will be on some type of unsportsmanlike conduct. I think it's going to go on Portland for excessive celebration, but we'll find out.
We'll know who it's going to be.
The official will certainly tell us who it is.
That looked like a normal celebration to me.
Yeah, but that'd give Whitehall a 1st down.
Well, yeah, the 1st and goal, right?
Yeah.
Because they started this thing on the 6th, and they wound up back at, now they're back at their 22.
But it'd still be automatic 1st down.
They have a George Plimpton Paper Lions drive going on right now. There's a reference for a 1968 movie about 5 of you folks recognize.
You just aged yourself, by the way.
Oh, man, yes. Well, they still, here comes the official. We'll get the lowdown now.
Turn it on. You don't need that.
He needs a Snickers.
Okay.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 10, Portland. Half the distance. Replay.
Oh.
4th down.
Really? They don't turn into an automatic 1st?
I thought it would have been a 1st down.
Okay.
I think they got the wrong number, too. I thought it was like 50-something. I thought they gave it on like 53. Mass confusion in the press box. We're not the only ones understand. Now we get a
timeout call by Whitehall. So it looks like what we're going to have is a 4th down still.
Okay.
But the ball back at the 10 on after a unsportsmanlike conduct.
So 4th and 10 from the 10. Yeah. They cannot get a first down. They have to get a touchdown.
They have to get a touchdown.
Yeah. I didn't think it, unless it was something that said afterwards. The kid celebrated for sure after the big tackle, so there was no question about the
Unless you can't do the Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was. Yeah, I did the Hulk Hogan thing. Or it could have been something verbal afterwards. You know how the verbal thing goes.
Right.
We're having a good time, and then somebody says something, and we get put in timeout. John.
It's a good time until it's not.
Yes.
Okay, so we got a 4th down and 10. Or, yeah, 4th down and 10 from the 10. Yes. So 4th and goal, basically, is what we're looking at.
4th and goal from the 10. They cannot get a first down.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Here we go. I thought it would have been a first down, but I was wrong again.
And now it's a sweep here. This is Osborne. He's going to throw it at the corner of the end zone. There's got to be defensive pass
there's
interference.
a flag.
It
might have been offensive pass interference.
No, well, the way I saw it was the Portland guy was grabbing onto the defender and the Whitehall receiver who was who's down there? I don't know. Oh, you know who that was? It turned into being Cam Thompson, and he was trying to fight him off. So this is my guess: pass interference against Portland.
Replay for 3rd down, half the distance to the goal.
What?
So now we're going to
Now we're going to play.
again.
He fourth. He said 3rd down, but he meant 4th.
Yeah.
So they're going to replay this. So half the distance will bring it down.
No, they go half the distance.
So bring it down to the 5. So it's going to be 4th and goal from the 5.
I mean, the clock.
52 seconds left.
Why the clock's? I mean.
Well, yeah, because it's a running clock.
The judge has got to be counting. Whitehall's just now coming out of that little sideline huddle, but we're not under 10 seconds yet. This is
out of the shotgun is Thompson. Here comes the blitz again. Fire corner of the end zone, and we got some pushing and shoving, and this time it is intercepted. If you stay, no, it's out of bounds.
Yep.
Or no, it was intercepted, but a touchback. Number 12, Brady Rowe. Man, Rowe, he's having a heck of a game on defense. So the ball's going to come out to the 20. And the clock will continue to roll down to 21 seconds with a score 35-0 Portland.
And defensively, back-to-back interceptions here for Portland. The
Right.
last 2 drives here for Whitehall.
And that's 4th down again.
Yeah, it's 4th down again.
4th down again.
Oh, my goodness.
That's going to be the final play of quarter number 3. So 3 quarters are in the books. It is the Portland Raiders leading the Whitehall Vikings by the score of 35-0. You're listening to and watching, hopefully, high school football on KLLB Media.
Everybody who's ready to rally. Got the West Michigan Spectacular coming to Muskegon. Holy cow, this show is going to be more than spectacular. Listen, it's the Michigan State game. We're going to have it playing, so you're not going to miss it. You're going to have all kinds of great deals going. Every hour we're going to give door prizes away where you can get credit to spend at dealer tables. We're going to have Eddie Murray from the Lions coming. We're going to have Dave Rosema from the 84 World Series team coming. Denny McClain will be on hand all day. Not to mention we've got a special Iron Man player that will be there signing autographs as well. Just come out, enjoy the show from 9 to 3 p.m. We're going to have a blast. You're not going to want to miss. We still have dealer tables left, so contact me and we'll get you set up.
High school, John Russell, Cal Van Singel, Bill Mann, and Miles Welch. I believe if you're still getting camera work from on top, Miles is still breathing and with us.
He's an ice cube by now.
Yeah. Well, Cal, you give him his automatic electric jacket, right?
Oh, heated coat with a spare battery in it.
Oh, so he's got a spare battery, too.
A spare battery, too. No reason for him to get cold in the upper body, even though it wraps around him twice.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit, he said.
Yeah. So your daughter got you that, right?
Yeah, my daughter and my wife went in a couple years ago. The year after I retired from farming, they buy me a heated coat.
Yeah, there you go.
Thanks, girls. I love you. You're awesome.
That's like buying you a pad for your seat in the tractor a year after you quit. All right, let's see what Portland can do now. A little counter play over here. This is going to be I bought the fake. This is going to. Who is this with the ball? He's going to go for a touchdown.
8.
Number 8. That is going to. Man, I was faked out. Mason McGregor is going to go 80 yards for a touchdown. I totally was. They fooled me on that one, Cal.
That's okay. It's an offensive deception, John.
I was going to the handoff to Brennan, and next thing I know, you have. Yeah, I hope we caught that on camera. Next thing you know, you have Mason McGregor, the senior, scurrying 80 yards for a touchdown, 41-0 now.
Were you playing Pac-Man or Miss Pac-Man? Looking at scores. Oh, gotcha.
This is going to be Leo Wagner. He has been perfect tonight.
He'll be 6 for 6 if he handles this.
He's so good, he's jinx-proof, right?
Tell you
he
what,
nails another one.
And the center and the holder.
Yep.
I mean, everything's right there. It's just automatic.
He's no straight-on kicker, isn't he?
Yeah.
He kicks them just like you did back in the day, right?
Back in the day.
Did you guys try field goals, or were you just
just
extra points?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I think I might have some scores here. Let's see.
Okay, what do you got?
I still got 14-14 Oak Ridge and North Muskegon. What a battle they're having. Montague over Ravenna 28-7. Grand Rapids Catholic Central over Grand Rapids South Christian 20-10. Shores, boy, that score has been the same forever. Shores 7, Toledo Catholic Central nothing. Rockford 31, East Kentwood 7, Fremont 14, Newaygo 7.
15.
Is that okay? 15. So that
15,
is a little
14,
behind.
Newaygo.
What's different? Oh, I got a Reed City and Beale City. Beale City leading Reed City by the score of 7-6.
Oh, that would have been a slugfest.
Yes, it would.
Both great teams.
Well, I got to tell him thank you.
Well, 11:37 left to go, fourth quarter, 42-0 here. Portland with the lead over the Whitehall Vikings. Portland getting ready to kick off. And
you know, we went through 9 football games and have yet to see a close game.
Correct.
You know, all the years of doing this, we've at least had 2 or 3 close games, but this year's just not been one of those. Here's a rather short kick. It is fielded by Hunter Osborne, and Osborne puts his head down and he gets his way up to the 29-yard line.
Well, the Vikings will start out 1st and 10. They're on their own 29. The clock's going to keep on running now. The 42-point lead here by Portland. 1st and 10 on the 29.
Our winner of raffle has just poked his head into the...
Was it you?
No. I noticed he had to knock on the door. They quick closed the door so to lock him out, but he got in. He managed to get in. This is going to be Whitehall's ball back at their own 29-yard line. Back to pass is
Hunter.
Handed off to Hunter. And Hunter, I'll tell you what, he's got a first down and more. He's up close to midfield. Boy, I guess I'm falling asleep here. That's two plays there that I had no idea what happened.
You've been on top of all the other ones. It's fine. It's fine.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's okay. Don't beat yourself up.
Yeah.
You've called probably over 100 plays so far tonight, so it's okay. You can be wrong.
Yeah,
once in
but
a while.
man, to be that wrong, holy smokes! Why
it's
don't you people? I'll just shut up and you just call it at home.
It's a game of deception.
1st and 10, ball at the 50, and this is Thompson fires over the middle. That's caught. I saw that one. First down, and breaking free a little bit is the receiver. Let's see who that is over there. It might be English, or it might be Corday Anderson. Is it number 10?
I thought it was. That must have been 10 because it was.
Yeah,
it was. I seen a 1 and I knew it wasn't Hunter because Hunter was coming this way in motion.
Boy, Corday looks like a little bit worse for wear. But he's going to stay out there. 1st and 10. Nice play there with between Thompson and Anderson. Thompson out of the shotgun, and he's going to keep it himself up the middle, and he falls over the 30 to about the 28. Going to be about 5 yards shy of a first with 9:34 and counting here in the game. 42-0 Portland.
Sorry, they have to get to about the 23, I think.
Okay.
My trusty binoculars. They're old. You know what? These guys have been with me for a long time, with us, really.
Yeah,
for a
but
long
that's
time.
your second pair, right? You went through one pair, right?
Yeah, it was disappeared out of my pickup.
Oh, is that how that happened? Okay. This is a handoff over here, right side. This is Morningstar, I think. Morningstar comes in at running back, and he's got a first down.
Good job here, Whitehall, not giving up, getting the positive yardage here. They've had some of these plays, but they just have not been able to punch it in the end zone.
So it's going to be 1st and 10. Ball is down at the 15-yard line. Wide out left side, wide out right side, single setback. Man comes in motion. And it is a jet sweep here around the left side. And that's Hunter Osborne. Jukes the man at the 10, down to the 8, down to the 7, down to the 5, 4-yard line where he's brought down. And it'll be 1st and goal for Whitehall with 8:28 left.
Well, I'll tell you what, they've been down there a few times. Portland just continues to shut them out. They just will not let them score.
You're right, yeah.
So they've been Portland pitching the shutout here. They really want that pizza party. Yeah, they really want the pizza party. So, it kind of looks like we're maybe getting some new subs in there for Whitehall.
And here with the play-by-play is Cal Van Singel.
Right here, Hunter.
Keeper by Hunter Osborne. Osborne around the corner, and he should be, and he is, for a touchdown. 4-yard touchdown run, Hunter Osborne, and Whitehall is on the board now with 7:54 left.
Flag?
Really?
Where? In the back? Way in the back. That's a long ways away.
Oh, that's
from the play.
That sounds like an unsportsmanlike. It looks like an unsportsmanlike. And they pointed towards Whitehall. Wait a minute. Is that what happened?
North Muskegon 21.
So they will still get the touchdown, but that'll be assessed later, I would assume.
Yep.
That's just my assumption.
I got to score it. North Muskegon 21, Oak Ridge 17.
Okay, wow.
Wago scores again to go up 21-14 over Fremont.
Okay. So now the official, before he gets on the microphone, he is going to talk to Coach Navarra, let him know what's happened, and then he will let us know what happens. My take on it is that Osborne got into the end zone, but then there was an unsportsmanlike by Whitehall after that.
Okay.
Dead ball. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 1. Whitehall. Penalty will be enforced on the kickoff.
Okay. So the touchdown will count.
Mm-hmm. I don't get it. I still don't get it.
Who's the extra point guy? This is a 16.
12 is on the holder.
That's
on the
Aiden Mendoza is a kicker.
Okay.
And he kicks it, and it is up, and it is good.
That was a big windup.
Yes, it was.
Oh, my gosh.
So with 7:54 left in the game, 42-7, Whitehall is on the board.
42, Whitehall 7.
I'd like to go out there and say White Hat from with his name and address. Blows the call. Good grief, dude. Yeah.
Oh, boy. What have I got here? I got a mess.
You got an ornery color, guys. What
Yeah,
you
I
have.
do.
You
Grumpy,
don't have to do
Mr.
it.
Grumpy Pants. Holy cow, I got some scores going on here. Hudsonville Unity Christian 43. Whoever's 28, whoever they played, if you know who that is, that's you are up on me. Mason County Central over Manistee 28-0. The score that you just gave, Oak Ridge over North Muskegon, they're having a heck of a game.
Yeah,
there is a good game
battle.
going someplace.
There's
Montague over Ravenna 36-7. Hey, Toledo Catholic Central's taking the lead on Shores 14-7.
okay.
And Ludington over Tri-County, 28-15. Schoolcraft and Muskegon Catholic, 14-8. Schoolcraft on top. Still got your Kent City Eagles over Grant, 28-14. Beale City 7, Reed City 6. Fruitport, I think you've given this one, 45. Kelloggsville. Boy,
Yeah.
Kelloggsville must be having troubles this year. 45-0.
Watch out. Here we go. Watch out for the onside kick. Nope.
And it's going to be fielded at the 35 up to the 40 now. This is going to be number 12. He's had a night. That's Brady Rowe.
Easy there. That could have been, tackle was going well out of bounds. Kind of let up. Good thing. That would have been a personal foul. Go ahead.
And then that takes a little bit of something when you're going to tackle somebody hard and you're going right into their bench, right? You're a little bit outnumbered over there.
Yeah.
Just in case you haven't noticed, right? 1st and 10 now. Portland will have the ball. 7:21 running clock, 42-7. Portland scored on their first 2 possessions. Then there was they didn't score for a couple of. Whitehall actually had a better scoring chance for a couple of possessions. Couldn't put it in. And then Ludington, where do they come from? Portland winds up getting it back. We got a new quarterback in there. I got to get some names here. Handoff up the middle. The quarterback that's into the game now is Ethan Castle, Jr.
On the stop was number 20, Hunter Peterson. And I think Ian Hansen, also number 71, is in there. He is.
And Caden Lockwood was on the carry. So he's a senior. 2nd and 5 now, 6:39 and counting. 1 wide out left, 1 wide out right. Quarterback is Castle, up under center. And a little counter play here around the right side, up to the 50, 45, flags down. And this is going to be a breakaway for number 6, Trevor Smith, but unfortunately, I think it's going to come back. I think there's going to be a holding against Portland is my guess.
Could be, and we had a Portland offensive lineman and a defensive lineman from Whitehall. Ended up all over here on the Portland sideline.
So that would have been a 67-yard touchdown run, but that's going to more than likely come back as a holding call. That's just my guess.
Mm-hmm.
Let's listen in.
Can we mute him?
Number 61, Portland. Replay, 2nd down.
His mother is Kate.
Yeah.
They live at 745.
He has got a mute button for him.
1st Street.
You can't tell that bothers me.
They're usually home between 5 and 7 every night.
Yeah.
So 6.
Never. That's the first time I've ever heard it, I think.
Yeah.
I don't,
6 minutes left here in the game. It is 42-7. Up under center's Castle. So Portland getting some guys in there to get some playoff experience. Little counter play here. He's going to try to do it again. Oh, this time not nearly as far. That was Trevor Smith on the carry.
Hunter Peterson again on the stop.
Brought down by number 20, Hunter Peterson.
Oh, so Whitehall's got a couple of Hunters.
What's
huh?
that?
He was able to hold.
Yeah.
They would have got that.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 3rd down, 7 yards to go for a first, 5:30 and counting.
I tell you the fast one my wife pulled on me when our oldest daughter was born. I said, hey, if it's born on opening day.
She said it's not yours. That would have been a fast one. That would have been a fast one.
I said, hey, if it's opening day, can we name it whatever it was, Hunter?
Oh, yeah. Good thing it was a girl. Well, guys,
I wanted to name her a girl. She
could,
pulled a fast one on me on that.
A girl could have been Hunter.
Yeah, it could have been. It's actually, I think, probably more popular, not powerful.
And handoff up the middle, and boy, oh boy, nice drive here by Portland. That is, I want to give this guy credit, number 24. That is Caden Lockwood.
Hansen there with that solo tackle. Yeah, she was born on opening day, and somehow we came up with Ashton.
Yeah.
How the heck that happened? Where was I?
Yeah, but then both of your daughters stayed with, so you stayed with the A.
You stayed with the A's, yeah.
So it's 1st and 10, ball at the 45-yard line of Whitehall, 4:25 and counting in the game. The good news for both of these teams, obviously Portland's going to position themselves well into the playoffs even deeper. Mm-hmm. And Whitehall should still have enough to stay in the playoff hunt.
32.
And this is going to be a 32. That's going to be Jacob Farley. Man, you heard that.
Wow, boy. Big hit over there by Colton Weiler?
Weiler, yeah.
Weiler. A nice hit by Weiler.
And you might have heard the O going on there.
Yeah, there's a lot of O's going on.
It's going to be 2nd down and about 3.
More and more guys here getting subbed in for Portland.
They have a lot of them down there, don't they?
Oh, my gosh. They have an army. Probably double what Whitehall has.
Yeah, I wonder if there's a limit to who you can bring up.
No.
So you could have your whole university team up if you wanted
could,
to.
but there is a limit as far as what they call that fifth quarter. I think JVs can only play one quarter if they're going to come up and play.
And this is going to be Smith again. Breaks a tackle down to the 30, down to the 28-yard line. Nice run there by Trevor Smith.
Nice run by him. I'd say, well, a lot of these guys don't get a lot of, well, probably here for Portland, they do get a lot of opportunities to carry the ball late in games.
Right.
But they're showing, they're probably underclassmen, showing the coach what they can do for next year. Give me a chance.
So it's going to be 1st and 10, ball at the 28, 2:54 and counting, 42-7. It's been all Portland from the playing of the national anthem until now.
It has. Whitehall's had a few chances, and that Portland defense has just shut the door on them.
You know, I'm not saying the game would have been any different because it obviously probably wouldn't have been, but if Whitehall could have scored when they were down 14-0 and they had that turnover and the ball deep, that might have raised an eyebrow.
Yeah.
I mean, it's, I don't know. You never know. Handoff over here to number 7. That's Isaac Kramer, and Kramer still on his feet. My goodness, what determination. And he says, give me the end zone. Touchdown, 28-yard run for Isaac Kramer. And that's going to be another 6, so now you're 48-7.
Kramer has a cast on his right arm.
Does he?
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
He does.
Good for him.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
He must have like a broken forearm or something. Probably got it padded up, and because he carried that left-handed.
That was good. You can tell everybody coming over, patting him on the head there.
You get guys who are probably seniors getting a little extra time.
Sure.
Maybe guys carrying the ball.
2:09 left in this one, and here comes Wagner again. He's been perfect tonight. Kicks it. Yeah, he's got kind of a little short kick.
He does.
But
he's quick. I mean, he doesn't. I mean, it's boom. It's short. It's quick, and it's up.
Yeah.
Hard to block.
Yeah.
Great
grandson of Honus Wagner.
Honus Wagner.
Okay. Speaking of Honus Wagner in Muskegon tomorrow, we got a big card show going on.
Big.
Yes. Well, a friend of mine, it's times 8. His grandpa was General Longstreet.
That's a Civil War general, isn't it?
That's a Civil War general. Yeah, so it would have been his 8th grandpa that far down the line. But yeah.
My mom traced us back to Daniel Boone.
Daniel Boone? Are you related to that Daniel Boone? Wow. Billy Mann, related to Daniel Boone. Coon skin cap on top of old Dan.
You need a raccoon hat, man.
Yeah. Don't give him any ideas.
Where do you get a raccoon hat to fit that melon?
Yeah.
Is that our Christmas present? You're gonna get a Saul Daniel
Boone
coonskin hat.
I used to have one when I was a kid.
Did you
Yeah,
really?
they had a Daniel Boone outfit.
The BB gun with the little
you had the gun and the
thing
little. Yeah. Yeah, I had the Daniel Boone outfit. I didn't know that. Say, 60 years later, I would be in the same booth with a heir apparent.
That's right.
Here's a kick, and that is going to come over. That's going to be Hunter again, isn't it? Hunter Osborne, and this time he is hit at the 20.
He's running to the side because he's just not getting anywhere.
No. So straight 2 minutes left here in this one, and this will be the last gasp for the Whitehall Vikings. Now let's see if they still stay with. Well, I'll tell you that their injury thing has really depleted them to the point that they're probably limited on who they can even bring in, right?
Well, I think they've lost 7 or 8 guys, so.
Although I think Essabaggers is coming in at quarterback. So, yep, that would be number 2. That'd be Cole Essabaggers in at quarterback. I'm glad I asked him who his emergency quarterback would be now that Goodrich was out. And it's going to be a handoff over here right side. That's going to be number 9. That'll be Cody Manzo. And Manzo runs a long way to gain very little. And he's brought down. It's going to be second at about 10.
Good pursuit defensively here again by Portland. They just pursue up and down the line. They've been doing it so well all night long.
You always talk about those fundamentally sound teams, and we don't get. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Did we?
No. I was going to say that it's 100%.
Yeah, this is.
They don't
Hey, fundamentals win games.
Right.
Look at the scoreboard.
Yep.
Fundamental offense, defense, special teams. They do everything right. Great sportsmanship, well coached.
Handoff up the middle. Great pulled pork barbecue.
Great cookies. Yeah.
And good, nice cookies too.
Yep, and great guys in the press box.
Right.
And
Couldn't
it was
ask
the
for
last
more.
time we were here.
Yep. So it's going to be 3rd down and 7. We're down to 25 seconds left, and one more play for the Whitehall Vikings. Like we said, if there is a silver lining for Whitehall, is they should still be in the playoff hunt. Get in the playoffs.
Yes, I believe they will.
And this is Essa Baggers, and he has nowhere to go. He is dropped for a loss.
Picture of tacklers out there.
And I guess it's only fitting that the game ends that way, huh?
Yes,
That's
correct.
the way it's been most of the night for Whitehall. The final score here is Portland 49 and Whitehall at 7.
And a perfect season
For
Portland.
You bet it is.
That's very rare.
Yep.
For a lot of teams, and Portland just does it again.
I got a few scores that we'll run through here. We're probably not going to do a break, are we? Hey, thank you. Good
Thanks,
luck to you guys.
Perfect season. I know all about
You bet. Yeah. Are we going to keep it here then?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. Let's do the final scores that I have and see if they jibe with what you guys got.
Okay.
Rockford 31, East Kentwood 7. We have Newaygo over Fremont 21-14. Ludington over Tri-County 37-23. Not sure if these are finals or not, folks, but I'm assuming we're getting close. Schoolcraft over Muskegon Catholic Central 28-8. It was Kent City 34, Grant 14. Beale City 14, Reed City 6, Fruitport 35, Kellogg'sville nothing, and Forest Hills Eastern over Reese Puffer. So we got that score in, 21-13, and Moeller, taking it to Muskegon, 45-21.
Ouch.
Jeez.
Yeah, 21-14 Newaygo over Fremont.
Yeah. Man.
All right.
So,
And North Muskegon, what do you have there?
21-17? I think so.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So I think that's going to do it for us for here tonight. Again, that's our final regular season broadcast, and we'll see what happens, if anything, if we're going to be around in the playoffs or not. We will keep you posted. Billy will send out those blasts that he always does, and we'll see how things are going. Again, we want to thank Cal Van Singel. Great job.
Thank you very much. A lot of fun as always, John.
Bill Mann doing a yo-man's job over there. And we want to thank Miles, who's up on the roof. And hopefully he'll get down here safe. Yeah, with freezing hands. Yeah. All right.
Isn't there a song, Up on the Roof?
Up on the roof, yeah. So the final score for the final time, it is Portland 49, capping a perfect season, and Whitehall 7. Good night, everybody, from KLLB Media.